Kahapon, nakilala natin ang Perpetual Altas.
At ngayon naman, pupuntahan natin ang iba't ibang spots kung saan sila nag-aaral, kumakain, tumatambay at iba pang activities.
Ako po, si Papa Bear Benji Paras.
At ako naman si Baby Bear Andy Paras at ito ang...
Bolahan!
Totoo to!
Hindi namin kayo binobola.
Saan kayo pupunta?
To the moon.
Road trip, vroom vroom, zoom zoom.
Ang Altas ay initials ng school founder na si Antonio L. Tamayo.
Altas, mula sa Latin word na iibig sabihin ay high. Ito ay sumisimbolo sa adhikain ng UPHSD para sa mas mataas na kadakilaan. Bakit?
Wala. Tour na tayo.
Andito tayo ngayon kung saan tayo unang tinur ng ating mga players. Kakaiba to. Dito kami sa magtataho. Paki-explica nga sa akin, ano ang meron sa taho na ito? Bakit sobrang mabilis?
Siguro, ito lang kasi yung vendor na nakapasok dito sa school namin. And kakaiba kasi yung taon nito, katulad nito, may flavor.
Kaya siya pinagkakaguluhan, siya lang pinapasok. Kung may pinapasok na vendor na nagtitinda ng labinta doon, mabili rin kaya yun. Hindi naman, ano?
At ang tanong ko, sino sa inyo sa team ang pinakamaraming binibiling taho?
Ito, si Carlo.
Oh, nakakailan ka?
May utang pa nga siya kay Kuya.
May utang!
Sabi nga kanina eh. Ay, tatandaan kita, may utang ka pa sa akin.
Aba, grabe. Nag-aaral.
Yan ang student athlete. Nag-aaral na, bukod sa naglalaro. Ang sisipag.
O, di ba?
Kailangan natin kausapin. Pwede ba namin kayong maistorbo sa inyong pagbabasa? Asus, pambihira naman. Pinagmalaki ko pa naman kayo na masisipag kayong magbasa. Ginagawa niyo lang palang cover yan.
O, at least masipag magbasa. Masipag ang kumain.
Pero
Kailangan yan.
ito, nandito tayo sa library. Ito yung tanong lang. Kayo ba pag pumunta rito, ano ba ginagawa niyo? Nagpapalamig o nag-aaral?
Minsan nagpapalamig, minsan nag-aaral.
Anong courses nyo dito sa Perpetual?
Base marketing ako.
Ikaw?
Marketing. Marketing din.
So marketing kay lahat. So saan yung malapit na palengke rito? At andito tayo ngayon sa Mascom Building. So dito sinabi niyo kung saan kayo nag-viewing. Okay? So ang viewing niyo ba before the practice starts o pagkatapos?
Before the practice starts, Papa Bear.
Okay. So sumisipot na lang kayo during the practice na. Hindi na kayo nag-viewing.
Ano yung favorite spot nyo dito sa campus nyo?
Sa canteen.
Canteen. I wonder why. Ikaw naman?
Ako yung library.
Library. Wow! Bakit kaya?
Mahilig kasi ako mag-aaral.
Tama. Galing.
Ako stairs.
Bakit?
Kasi pag may umakit, nakapalda. Nakapahuli ako. Yun ang viewing.
Balita ko, ito ang favorite spot niyong mga teammates. Bakit kaya? Nasaan na ba tayo?
Kuya Andre, Papa Bear, nandito tayo ngayon sa canteen namin kung saan kami kumakain ng mga teammates ko at saka mga ibang athletes.
Ano yung favorite food niyo dito sa canteen mismo?
Siguro po sa akin yung munggo po.
Munggo. Uy, sarap.
Para sa akin yung lechon paksiw niya.
Ayun, isa pa yun. Parang ginutom din ako ron.
Eto na, ang pinaka-inaabangan na segment at ang favorite naming part ng bolahan, ang Pick Up Lines!
At ito, painit na painit ang labanan sa basketball sa NCAA. Pati rito sa pick-up lines, painit ng painit. Tingnan natin kung anong ibibigay sa atin ng Perpetual Altas. Okay, team. Ready na ba?
Yes! Ready na!
Papa Bear, sabon ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi I'm super in love with you.
Papa Bear, sana chinelas na lang tayong dalawa.
Bakit?
Para pag nawala isa, di na pwede ipares sa iba.
Yan ang pick-up line. Mai-inlove ka agad ng mga Spongski.
Papa Bear, diamond ka ba?
Bakit?
Nangingintab kasi ulo mo eh.
Nya! At least diamond. Hindi siya hik.
Papa Bear, anong tawag sa kuto ng kalbo?
Kuto ng kalbo? Ano?
Di ko alam, kaya ako ati-atanong sa'yo.
Kaya pala nila nagtatawanan. Ako na pala yung yayariin.
Sikreto ka ba?
Bakit?
Hindi kasi kita kayang pagkatiwala sa iba.
Mukhang merong nilalaan yun ah.
Papa Bear, may lahi ka bang keyboard?
Bakit?
Kasi type kita eh.
Keyboard type. Yun pala yun.
Papa Bear, utang ka ba?
Utang. Bakit?
Kasi habang tumatagal, tumataas ang interest ko sa'yo.
Naglalaro ka ba ng center position?
Bakit?
Kasi ikaw ang sentro ng attention ko.
Papa Bear, mano ka ba?
Bakit?
Palimlim naman ang
Lalo masama nun eh. Asan na yung mga yun?
Hindi mo na tayo.
Eh, meron pa tayong extra. Ay! Ito na pala. Ay! Matapos ang UPHSD, WTG, next week, FYI, lahat ng aming pupuntahan, RN! Bye-bye for now. Ako po si Papa Bear, Benji Paras.
At ako naman si Baby Bear Andre Paras. Kwentuhan, kulitan, tambayan. Ito ang...
Bolahan!
Totoo to!
Hindi namin kayo binobola!
Mike Enriquez in the house! Gusto mag-comeback? Mga bulero, eto na ulit ang bulahan.
Tuloy-tuloy tayo sa pagbisita sa iba't ibang NCAA schools para makipagkwentuhan, makipagkulitan at makipag-bolahan! Totoo to!
Hindi namin kayo binobola.
WTG! ATM dito sa UPHSD sa LT para makipagkwentuhan with our NCAA athletes. At ipapalabas po ito sa GMA GTV and ICYMI sa FB NYT, PBH, FTW. Diba?
Ano yung mga lecture pinagsasabi mo?
Bakit? Di mo alam?
Whatever. SMH.
Oh, alam mo ba yung SMH?
Shaking my hair.
Wala ka namang buhok.
Ano dapat?
E di, shining my head.
Ito ang tanong ko lang sa inyo. Karamihan sa inyo, taga-probinsya, di ba? Malaki bang factor na nandito kayo sa malayo sa Manila na nakakatulong? Ibig sabihin yung scenery, yung simoy ng hangin. Mas okay ba sa inyo rito?
Malaking bagay kasi yung pag-aaral, malaking bagay yun. Malaking tulong sa family namin yun. Pero di rin maiiwasan talaga na mamimiss mo yung probinsya. So, yun.
Sige, ano bang namimiss nyo sa probinsya?
Unang-una yung pagkain po, Papa Bear. Masarap talaga yung pagkain pag sa probinsya po talaga.
Ano po, yung fresh air.
Fresh air. Ikaw, sino namimiss mo sa probinsya?
Dito po lumaki sa Las Piñas. Di
So,
po.
kalimutan mo na yung tanong ko. Tama na yan. Okay.
Ito, na-bring up din yan yung pagkain. And speaking of kasi practice, school, nakakapagod, recovery food. Sa inyo ba guys, ano yung favorite food nyo? Start of Lian.
Sa akin is yung pork sinigang.
Uy, sinigang. Sarap.
Panalo yun.
Ikaw, Jello, siguro naman di mo sasagutin na taga rito ka. Sige, ano yung paborito mong pagkain dito?
Fried chicken sa canteen.
Fried chicken sa kantin. So kung sa labas, ayaw mo ng fried chicken.
Pwede naman.
Pwede rin. Nag-promote ka pa. Ang ibig sabihin kasi ng perpetual health, tumutulong yan. Sino ang pinaka gusto nyong tulungan kung mabibigyan kayo ng pagkakataon? Okay?
Yung mga bata po na nangailangan tulong.
Kasi, of course, lahat tayo, napapanood namin yung laro nyo. Sobrang physical, grabe kayo mag-prepare. Pero ngayon, uso na kasi mga mental health, very important yan. Paano nyo nako-condition ang mentality nyo bago kayo maglaro or sa school?
Sa akin, ano lang, siguro before game, basa-basa lang ng libro, kinig ng podcast, gano'n lang yung ginagawa ko.
So nakaka-relax?
Nakaka-relax siya para sa akin.
Ikaw, Lina.
Sa akin naman, meditation po. Nagme-meditate po kami sa every before game.
May meditation.
Parang yoga po. Ganun.
Ako naman, before the game, gusto ko makakita na mabalaking tulong yan, di ba? Yung yoga. Try nyo rin dito.
Try natin minsan yun.
Okay, ano yung pinaka-banding nyo rin?
Minsan kumakain po kaming buong team sa labas.
Nauso tong mga social media. Sino naman yung mahilig sa TikTok?
Ayun.
Joey.
Lagi po sumasayaw yan kasama.
Ready yan.
Ano yan?
Student athletes, nag-aaral, may practice, may time pa ba kayo gumawa ng ibang hobbies?
Oo, may time naman kahit pa paano. Kasi nga, kailangan mo din mag-spend time para sa sarili mo. Gigitara, ganun.
Wow.
Tapos nagpe-play ng mobile games.
Well, at least nakakatulong pa rin kahit pa paano. Kayo ba as rookies, meron ba kayo mga rookie duties pagpasok nyo dito sa team? Ikaw, Mark?
Sa akin wala naman.
Wala? Bakit? Natatakot sila sa'yo?
Laki.
Laki.
Parang tingin nila sa amin sa isa't isa kasi parang pantay-pantay, walang mga seniors ganyan, walang mga rookie.
Di ba required kayo rito, naka-quarters kayo? Kayo ba'y pinapayagan lumabas?
Pwede naman po pagkain, ganun.
So, ikaw naman, JP, nakakalabas ka naman. Halimbawa, meron kang gustong i-eyeball. Kaya hindi ka lumalabas. So, eyeball na lang. Chatball. Chatball ba? Napaka-old school ko, eyeball. Nung pagsabak niyo ba rito kagad sa college, from high school, nagkaroon ba kayo ng kaba?
May kaba po, pero yung takot wala.
Pero kung sa cemetery gawin to, may takot.
May takot talaga.
Sa laro. Pero yung mga kuya nyo ba, yung mga ibang veterano, laging sinasabihan huwag kayong matakot, andito kami.
Ganun po.
Ganun din.
Parang laging andyan sila para mag-guide sa amin.
Let's say 3 years from now, anong nakikita nyo sa laro nyo or sa position nyo sa team? Magiging, I guess, star player ba kayo, role player, or yung mabait na kuya na veteran? Ikaw?
Magiging mabait ako. Katulad ng pagtrato sa akin ng mga kuya ko dati. Pag naging strict ka kasi parang parang magiging sila sa'yo, parang paplastikin ka nila, gano'n.
Ikaw naman, Sari.
Siguro role player.
Role player. Wow. Nakakahabol. Habol ikaw, Jay.
Siguro magiging guide sa kanila.
Guide. Parang halimbawa, saan yung CR, saan yung library dito. Yung tanong ko kanina sa mga veterano, yung mga girlfriends nyo ba taga rito sa school nyo or sa probinsya?
Ako po, single po ako.
Single
ka?
po ako.
Ako taga sa amin.
Taga sa inyo. So kayong dalawa, kayo lang yung may to. Meron?
Wala po.
Wala. Yung mga veterans, meron eh.
Meron yun.
Oo.
Kwentuhan today at bukas, campus spots naman. Kaya mga kabulero, ito lang ang bulahan na ang tsikahan ay purong katotohanan. Ako po, si Papa Bear Benji Paras. At ako naman si Baby Bear Andre Paras. At ito ang Bulahan! Totoo to!
Hindi namin kayo tatantaran! Excuse me po!
Time now for our top 10 plays in week number 8 of the NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Tournament. And we're off to the races at number 10. Daniel Malyari stood no chance against James Quecote, who went all the way.
Turns on the Jex, Quacote! Count it plus the foul!
At number 9, if you can do it, so can I. Here's JB Bajío with his own version of a one-man fast break.
47 in the third quarter. San Beda has been unstoppable.
Here at number 8, teamwork makes the dream work. Look at the ball movement of the Mapua Cardinals, which leads to an easy baseline drive by Renz Nocum.
To Nocum. Sidestep ni Hernandez, tinrap pass kay Nocum.
Nagkabanggaan lang sila doon, palayang sana.
Dito naman sa number 7, ang patented full court press ng JRU. Dahil nakaagaw si Joshua Giab, nakapuntos si Jonathan Medina.
And almost a dunk para kay Jonathan Medina, but he lays it in.
Sa number 6, hindi lang puro depensa ang JRU. May opensa rin. Tingnan nyo naman itong napakalinis na play para kay Joshua Giab.
Nice look inside to Giab.
Speaking of plays, how about this for number 5? Look at the execution that leads to a 3 from the rookie, Rinwil Yambing.
That's it. Yes, para sa tres. Rinwil Yambing, another 3.
Para naman sa number 4, may nakatulog sa depensa. At dahil dyan, nagkaroon ng easy alley-oop mula kay John Barba patungo kay Omar Larupay.
Very important yan.
Wow, what a connection right there, Barba to Omar Larupay.
Sa number 3, Brent Paraiso sumaksak na parang kutsilyo sa kusina. Kain ang mga pirata.
Santos, Paraiso, umupo sa ere.
What a beautiful read, seeing that mismatch from Umali.
Dito sa number 2, isang crucial basket mula kay Luis Sanggalang na nakatulong makuha ang ikapitong sunod na panalo ng defending champions.
Sanggalang offensive rebound. Sanggalang gives the lead back to Letran.
Sanggalang is the player you can't leave open when he gets a rebound kasi...
At para sa ating number 1 play, nagsimula tayo sa coast to coast, tapusin natin sa coast to coast. 1, 2, 3, 4 na bantay. Di napigilan ang number 23 ng San Sebastian na si Kenneth Villapando.
The drive by Villapando gets the basket plus the foul, and he will head to the line for a bonus.
That's our top 10 for this week. Join us again next time for more awesome plays in the men's basketball tournament of NCAA Season 98.
Crossovers, steals, layups, and hustle plays. Diyan po magaling ang ating NCAA players. Pero sa ibang special skills kaya, kakasa din sila sa ating challenge. Ito ang NCAA Courtside Challenge. Kakasa ka ba?
Challenge accepted.
Last episode, buong lakas na tinanggap ni Wilmar of Tana ng Arellano Chiefs ang hamon ni Jim Lilantayan ng Letran Knights na mag-shoot ito mula sa free throw line habang nakatalikod.
Nahirapan ka ba sa challenge, Jim Lee?
Hindi nga po eh.
Sino at ano ang gusto mong challenge para sa sunod na player?
Hinahamon kita, Joshua Giab ng JRU. Next challenge ay yung kumikembot na habang nagdi 3 points.
Yun! Paano kaya yun? Pwede bang sample? Paano yung kumikembot habang nagdi 3 points? Sabay tayo. Ganon. Ayan!
Minabalitaan ako, hinahamon ka daw ng isang taga Arellano University, si Wilmar of Tana. Anong masasabi mo?
Sige, accept natin yung challenge na yun.
Grabe, hindi mo lang niya tinanong kung ano yung accept agad. Siyempre, ikaw pa ba, di ba?
Sige, oo.
Pero alam mo ba kung ano yung challenge niya? Nabalitaan mo na ba?
Ano yan?
Kumikembot na habang nagdi 3 points.
Anong masasabi mo?
Sige, labanan natin yan.
Ikaw po, si Josh, alam nyo, close kami nito. Kilala ko to, dancer to, di ba?
Hindi naman.
Di ba? Hindi tayo close o hindi ka dancer?
Hindi rin ako dancer.
Pareho pala. Anyway, pero tatry natin. Pili ko kayang-kaya naman yun dahil basta basketball player, sweet dancer. Kaya naman, Joshua, tinatanggap mo ba yung hamon?
Challenge accepted.
Yan ang pambato ho. Let's go, pakitaan mo sila, Josh. Sayaw. Makaka 3 points ka naman siguro. Nasayaw mo na eh. Let's go, Josh. CC, di ba?
Medyo. So ayun, medyo rapirapan mo naman sa sunod, Wilmar.
Yung mga Wilmar, CCU.
Wilmar, Sisiw.
It is a brand new day here in the beautiful city of San Juan. Another chance to achieve greatness as we continue the men's basketball tournament dito sa Season 98 ng NCAA. And yes, we are back at the place to be, the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center dito sa lungsod ng San Juan, kung saan magbabanggaan ang Mapua University Cardinals at ang Arellano University Chiefs. Renz Nocom and Axel Doromal, two very talented scorers, will go at it for their respective teams. And later on this afternoon, on this Wednesday, a very intense match with Final Four implications as Ato Barbas LPU Pirates take on JB Bajios San Beda University Red Lions. This is all seen live on GTV and all over the world via GMA Pinoy TV and GMA News TV International. At nais din po namin batiin ang lahat ng ating mga kapusong nanunood sa pamamagitan ng NCAA Philippines at GMA Sports PH. Do follow them for all the updates in the world of sports on Twitter and Facebook as well. Mabuhay Pilipinas! I am Anton Rojas, joined once again by former NCAA champion, strength and conditioning coach, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
Magandang araw sa iyo, Anton. Exciting ball games ang mga tutunghayan natin. Of course, Mapua needing to sweep all their games so at least have a chance at the playoffs dun sa ating Final Four. Arellano, ganun din. They have a better team standing right now, but we're still looking for them to really get to, patapos na nga tayo ng season, pero kailangan nila ng consistent effort from their players.
And of course, para makompleto ang ating broadcast team, let's bring them in. Our hardworking courtside reporters reporting for the side of Mapua University. We have Migs Venegas. At para naman sa kabilang panig, sa kupunan ni Coach Solo Martin ng Arellano Chiefs, we have Trisha Lindo. It's great to see you, Migs and Trisha, and we will get back to you for your reports in just a bit. Coach Hammer, naghahabol itong Mapua at Arellano. We're already seeing the Final Four picture. We have the top 4 leaders leading the race, pero naghahabol pa itong dalawang to.
Ito nakikita nga natin, Anton, with our team standings. Mapua is at 5 and 9, but they're 4 and 1 in the second round. Arellano naman is at 6 and 8. May pagkakataon pa yan. I think the number that teams should be aiming for is that 11 wins.
Yep.
Pag nakakuha ka ng 11 wins, you would be safe and sound papasok dyan sa Final Four. Dahil pagka nasa 9 and 9 ka, pwedeng may playoff implications pa yan. But yung kartada nitong dalawang kupunan na to, wala na sa kamay nila eh. Kasi if LPU continues to win, San Beda continues to win, book it. Yan ang papasok sa ating Final Four. With JRU, naghahanap pa rin sila dito ng pagkakataon para makaangat.
Yun na nga ang problema dahil yung San Beda at LPU sa kanilang laro, mamaya one of them will attain 10 wins.
Yes.
And yung maximum number of wins na lang ng Mapua is 9. At yung maximum number of wins naman ng Arellano is 10. So yun ang problema ngayon na ikinakaharap ng dalawang kupunan na ito. Like you said, wala na sa kamay nila yung kanilang kapalaran para sa Final Four.
So ito yung first round meeting nitong dalawang kupunan. Arellano surprisingly won against Mapua 64-59. It was a very close ball game. Sa end game, the guards of Mapua was not able to defend etong si Axel Doromal at si Shane Menina. They provided the stability on the backcourt. As we see, Doromal had 16 points. Kate Flores with 14, who would be missing the game today with his sprained ankle. I think next Wednesday, he will be good to go. Sa kabila naman, Paolo Hernandez, their multi-talented two-guard, scored 14 points. Arvin Gamboa is still nursing that sprained knee. Kausap ko si Coach Jerry kanina, mga fans ng Mapua. Arvin Gamboa just sustained a sprained knee, so it looks better for him. Sinusubukan nilang maihabol sa last 2 games ng NCAA Season 98. But we're praying for him for his quick recovery.
Yeah, because this is his final year of eligibility in the NCAA. So he wants to have a good exit even though mababa na yung chance ng Mapua na makaabot sa Final Four. Panoorin natin yung pinakahuling laban ng Mapua University. It was a recent one just last November 2 against JRU. The biggest win of the season for the Cardinals.
Oh, definitely. They had a big win here, 25 points if I'm not mistaken, if my math is correct.
It's good. It's good.
And my teachers would be very, very proud. But ito lang yan eh. The key stat was the turnovers forced and the points of turnovers. The spread was 25 points. 24 of those came off turnovers compared to the 9 by JRU. JRU is really a team that capitalizes on pressure, on speed. But on that game, 24 points provided on the turnover side ng Mapua, which bodes well for their defense. Nakaka-engage sila at nakaka-convert right away. And samahan mo pa yan ng +5 sa 3-pointers made, 9-5 for Mapua.
Alam mo, sabihin ko sa'yo, Coach Hammer, one of the reasons why Mapua won big in that game was the performance of third-year point guard Waki Garcia, who woke up feeling dangerous in that game.
Gusto ko yan, gusto ko yan. Parang Baker Mayfield. But Waki Garcia, we expected him to step up this season. He is now the undisputed lead guard of this team at siya rin ay inaasahan. Dahil of course, having your dad as your assistant coach, Coach Yong Garcia, nandun eh.
Yep.
Inaalalayan tong player na to. And we also won a championship. We have been repeating it ad nauseum. Paulit-ulit tayo dito. That the Mapua Red Robins won a championship with this core group and this bodes well for them.
Now, Mix Venegas was able to speak to Waki before this game. Let's see what Waki shared with Mix.
After winning the game against the JRU Heavy Bombers last week, the Mapua Cardinals are still on fire to get another win as they face this match against the Arellano Chiefs. Nang tanungin ko ang kanilang team captain na si Warren Bonifacio kung sino ang nag-step up sa kanila last game. Ayaw man daw niya maging biased dahil lahat naman daw nag-step up, but he wants to give credit to Joaquin Garcia na talagang nagbigay nga daw ng kumpiyansa sa buong team. Sa sobrang gigil nga daw nito maglaro, nag-init nga daw ang kamay nito at nakapuntos ng 5 3 points. Warren is hoping that Joaquin together with his other teammates will be able to sustain that eagerness to win the remaining games dahil ito nga daw ang magtataas sa kanila papunta sa Final Four. Pero bago tayo mapunta sa Final Four, one game at a time at tatapusin nga daw muna ng Mapua Cardinals ang laban ngayong hapon. Balik sa inyo, gentlemen.
So based on that report by Migs, yung paniniwala pa rin ng Mapua is they will still make it to the Final Four. It ain't over till it's over.
It ain't over till the last buzzer sounds on their campaign. At sinabi niyo to kahapon ni Bo, wala si 5 3 points lang to, hindi 7 3 points si Waki Garcia. Bo, pinanonood ko kayo kahapon. But you know this kid, Waki Garcia is really the lead guard now, and he needs to step up and he needs to find that consistency in the production dahil si Pido is a 2 guard. Lakap is a 2 guard. They need a stabilizer on their backcourt.
All right. You know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna go to Coach Hammer's hit list. Break it down for everybody watching right now on GTV. What does Mapua need to do para manalo kontra sa Arellano?
Mapua is a very seasoned team. They like playing slow. They like engaging their flex offense. They want to run that flow. So number 1 is they control the pace. You want the pace to be tailor-made for you to engage that offense. Dahil defensively, they can play up-tempo. They can play on the passing lanes. The key part is how they control the pace of this game. Pag sila nagmamando, papabor sa kanila yan. And of course, you need to have little wiggle room. Kumbaga, pressurein nila ng pressurein. Dahil lahat ng panalo dito ng Arellano, komportable si Doromal, komportable si Minina, and Mantua last game was very comfortable despite the pressure that JRU was giving him on the backcourt. Kailangan tanggalin nila yung looks because these guards create opportunities for the whole squad. And of course, the last point, this I love the most, and I was talking to him before the game. Let Warren eat. Warren Bonifacio still has 1 more year to play, but oh my goodness. In the second round, Warren Bonifacio has been stellar. He came to work. He always comes to work with that lunch pail attitude, blue collar. Kailangan busugin nila ng busugin yung big guys because it opens up the outside shots of Hernandez, Garcia, Lacapas penetration, and nota, Toby Agustin. I want this kid to really have a stellar game. I was talking to him kanina before the game, and one of the best shooting big guys natin in Season 97. We're waiting for him to have that breakout game in Season 98.
That's great points from Coach Hammer in his hit list. He has another version later for the Arellano Chiefs who played against JRU in their last game, which happened last November 6. A 10-point victory for the undermanned Arellano Chiefs in that game na hindi naglaro si Shane Menina at Kade Flores.
So this is the thing about the Arellano Chiefs. They can win close ball games. And throughout that game, dikit na dikit lang yung laban. Kontrolado nila yung tema. Kita mo ang baba ng scoring. Second and fourth quarter, papabor yan sa Arellano because they like to execute on the fast break, on opportunity. Free throw shooting. JRU likes to foul because they play that up-tempo, sundot na depensa, very physical. They capitalize on that. They were plus 7 points on that situation. And turnovers, hindi nagtatapon ng bola tong Arellano. If there's one thing that they do really well is taking care of the basketball because they have very good guards. Etong si Menina, who was out during that game, Mantua stepped up. Doromal, alam na natin yan. Mataas ang turnovers, pero mataas din ang production ni Axel Doromal.
Nakikita natin si Shane Menina. He was out the past 2 games because of back spasms. But let's get more updates from the Arellano side as we hear from Trisha Lindo.
Well, we won't see rookie star Kade Flores listing scores for the team today. The so-called journeyman Shane Menina, meanwhile, has returned after missing the past games because of his back spasms. Pagkatapat nga sa akin ni Menina na andun pang konting kirot na lalo na maski sa training ay nararamdaman pa daw niya ito pero hindi daw siya magpapaawat na magpabida ngayon sa court lalo pat kailangan na daw siya ng koponan. Dagdag naman ni Coach Cholo Martin kanina nang makausap ko siya sa dugout niya, paniguradong limited time daw ang ibibigay niya kay Menina dahil ayaw niya daw itong persahin lalo pat hindi pa full recovered. Napagkasanduan naman nila na sumenyas lamang si Menina kay Coach Cholo sa oras daw na maramdaman ni Menina na hindi niya nakakayanin sa loob ng court. Yan muna mula sa Arellano Chiefs bench. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Trisha. Nakita natin yung kaibigan natin si Coach Cholo Martin. Parang relax na relax na.
Kanina, alam mo, Anton, yan ang pinakamahirap pagka-player ka. Kasi with back spasms, with any spasm, pag naglalaro ka, pag na-warm up na, dire-diretso pa na. Kaya mo nang ilaro yan. And if you're in the groove of the game, pag nagpahinga ka, dun titigas ulit yan. So, antabayan na natin how Shane will handle his back spasms. And kausap ko rin si Coach Cholo before the game. Pinakita niya sa akin yung ankle sprain ni Kade Flores, yung laki ng softball. Yung
nakita ko rin maski naka-medyas,
Pinakita
namamaga pa rin
niya sa akin nung tinanggal. So, they aspirated it. Kade Flores, I was talking to him. He was doing his rehab work, a lot of mobility. And I'm really praying for this guy because he is one of the stellar freshmen? Journeyman that we've seen this season.
He still has 1 more year of eligibility.
Exactly.
I asked him a while ago. All right, let's go quickly to your hit list.
Of course, zone is home. Sumona ang Arellano, and in their past games na naipanalo nila, in those 6 wins, most of the time, around 70 to 80% of the time, they were playing that 1-3-1 shifting zone, 2-2-3, nakaka-extend sila sa shooters. That's why they're the best defensive team when it comes to 3-point shooting. They limit the percentages of their opponents. Yan ang unang-una nating titignan. Next man up, walang Kade Flores, Abastillas, babalik. Andito rin si Malyari, Lars Sunga, kausap ko kanina, nakakatuwa dahil he's stepping up big time. Ito yung inaantay nilang mga minuto. Dito sila kailangan mag-deliver. And of course, sa dulo, discipline is the key. The more that they stay with their game plan, which is high percentage shots, let the guards set the table for the big guys, and stick to their defensive concepts, mas maganda ang kanilang percentages to get this W today.
And I think this last point is applicable not just in basketball,
in
but
life.
in all aspects.
In life, definitely.
That's
why sports always elevate your character.
And that's why that's the best way to end our discussion pre-game.
Definitely.
Let's turn it over to our Coliseum announcer right now para makilala mga starters ng Mapua at Arellano.
Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Live ngayon sa GTV Worldwide sa pamamagitan ng GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International. At may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website at sa YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center for the first of today's doubleheader. It's the Mapua University up against the Arellano University in Season 98 Men's Basketball Second Round Eliminations of your NCAA. Let's first meet the starting 5 of your Mapua Cardinals. At center, number 4, Warren Bonifacio.
Let's take a look at the starting 5 of Mapua head coach Randy Alcantara. The man in the middle is Warren Bonifacio. We have JJ Pito and Jasper Salenga, along with Toby Agustin and Paulo Hernandez. Renz Nocom will be coming off the bench today. Nocom has started in 9 out of the 13 outings for the Cardinals. So today it's a new role for him. As we shift our attention to the Arellano side, silipin natin kung sino ang mahuhuna sa koponan ni Coach Cholo Martin. As you said, the next man up, Joshua Bastilla, starting in the place of Cade Flores. Nandiyan din para sa forwards, si Oftana at Manyari. And of course, the backcourt of team captain Kai Oliva and Axel Doraman.
Have high expectations with Kai Oliva. Was talking to him. I had time today to really get into the dugout, talk to the coaches. Kai Oliva is really impressive. He has 2 more years to play. As a team captain, you need to provide the stability. So you have Doromal, Menina, Mantua. You need to bring a different facet of your game. Dahil itong mga to Spitfire guards eh. Oliva needs to be the stabilizing presence of this backcourt.
And for him to be named team captain, you know na malaking tiwala sa kanya ni Coach Cholo Martin.
And kilala na to ni Coach Cholo mula nung nasa high school pa lang, when Coach Cholo was still with the San Beda program.
Doramal giving it to Oliva. Abastillas. Pinasa dito kay Wilmar. Oftana, short and Kalawit rebound by Salenga.
Perfect term, Kalawit. Kinisang kami. And Jasper Salenga, good story dito. Was out of the rotation in season 95. Worked his tail off. Got some minutes in 97. Now in 98, starting. And he was the captain of that high school team. If I'm not mistaken, sila ni Paulo Hernandez were the co-captains of that championship squad. Dalawa ang championship niya nung high school.
And one of the things that I noticed about Jasper Salenga is that he's been taking some shots, calling his own number. Because normally, he's been known as a defensive player.
Yeah. Kumpiyansa lang. Kumpiyansa lang yan. Minsan tira lang ng tira, masushoot din yan. Hindi mo masushoot pag hindi ka titira. And kung nag-shooting ka naman, nag-extra work ka, you deserve to at least take a clean shot.
Oh, maganda yung nag-evolve din yung laro mo. As we see the evolution of the game of Abastillas knocking down a triple.
Nice to see him make his first shot attempt. We saw him get an ankle sprain after getting a rebound. I think it was me and Martin doing that game. And looking healthy in his first game back.
Meanwhile, Hernandez, too strong on the baseline. Jay. Warren Bonifacio, pinopostehan si Abastillas. Bonifacio, a little bit out of control on that move as we go now to Mix Venegas.
As for the Mapua Cardinals, bilog ang bola and anything could possibly happen. Anything could possibly happen this afternoon, but they cannot afford to lose another game as the team wants to prove that they deserve a spot in the Final Four. According to the veteran Paulo Hernandez, nanalo man daw sila last week laban sa JRU Heavy Bombers. The team knows that they are still lacking in decision-making at ito daw ang dahilan ng marami nilang turnovers last game. Kaya naman na mabigyan sila ng halos isang linggo na pag-iensayo, the team wants to make sure that they will be showing an improved communication of the team inside the court this afternoon. Pag maayos daw ang usap nila sa loob ng court, makakadepensa at opensa daw sila ng maayos. The goal is to have control of the game in order to win against the Arellano Chiefs. Pero ang tanong dito, makontrol kaya talaga nila ang koponan na uhaw din manalo? Balik sa inyo, gentlemen.
Yeah, yun ang kailangan ng Mapua ngayon. Dapat manatili silang uhaw sa panalo. If they want to continue and try to duplicate what they did in season 95.
Saka kung player ka, dapat lagi kang uhaw sa panalo. Kaya ka gumigising sa umaga, kaya ka nagpe-prepare para manalo. Wala namang gusto dyan mag-second place eh. So, these players, especially for Mapua, who had a soft start to the season, challenging start to the season. So, tabayan na natin if their effort is there.
Cuenco, pinasok sa unang pagkakataon para sa Mapua. As JJ Pido has control of the basketball. Binigay dito kay Bonifacio. Bonifacio, dinedepensahan ni Abastillas. Let Warren eat.
Yan.
This is part of Coach Hammer's hit list.
Kasi nananalo sila eh pag pinifeed nila yung post, and it opens up a lot of opportunities, downhill drives, outside shooting, and other stuff on their offense.
All right, let's get an update on the Arellano side now with Trisha Lindo.
Accomplished as a team to get a win. This is the new strong mindset of Axel Duromal as he wishes to share the spotlight more with his teammates and not just to keep the ball to himself. Isa nga sa mga punto ng usapin kay Axel ay ang ball possession. Kaya naman importanteng aspeto daw na tinutulis pa ng gusto ni Coach Cholo Martin ay ang pagsuko ni Axel ng bola sa teammates kung dodoblehin na daw siya ng kalaban. Paglilinaw pa ni Coach Cholo sa lahat na kahit parehas na game plan at rhythm ang gagawin ng team ngayon, mas buo at mas handa na silang padapain muli ang Mapua Cardinals. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you very much, Trisha, for that update as we see Mapua finally get on the board after that triple.
Yun yung hinahanap natin kay Toby Agustin. Yan yung laro niya. He kept on trying to penetrate, but this guy is a gifted shooter. Tingnan natin to ha. Again, they feed it inside out, old school basketball. Swing it to the weak side. Toby Agustin, step in three-pointer.
Maybe that's something that he should do a lot more in succeeding seasons.
It's what he does best.
Because this season, he's only 7 out of 23 from beyond the arc.
Pero
Cuenco on the drive.
Ganda ng breakdown doon. So galing na naman sa loob yung pasa.
Cuenco, instant offense from the bench. And now tasked to defend the number 2 scorer in the league in Axel Doromal. Axel Doromal averaging 15.6 points per outing. Bola natapik patungo kay Axel.
Clear out.
Axel. Oliva. Oliva with a crossover. Oliva out of control. Wild shot rebounded by Paulo Hernandez. Hernandez.
Three post. Sideline triangle to Anton. Mismatch on the post. Good entry. But even better defense by Abastillas. Diyan mo makikita, active on jockeying on possession. Once the post guy turns, you need to lock him on your hips and impede his movement. Walang foul yan because it's jockeying for possession.
Timeout muna tayo. Lamang ang Mapua kontra sa Arellano 5-3.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer nyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Always.
Point guard position, the extension of the coach. Trust and leadership, dalawang bagay na inaasahan ng mga coaches dito sa mga players na to. JJ Pido and Axel Doromal, two very different players. Pido known more as a defensive stalwart, while Axel Doromal is a talented scorer.
Very good matchup. Different strengths. Alam naman na lahat, kursunada ko maglaro tong JJ Pido. Galing dumepensa. And maganda to pag sila yung magka-matchup eh. Offense and defense, strength on strength. Role player yung Pido. Doromal, one of the finest floor generals natin this season.
Pero pag kailangan skumor, itong si JJ Pido, alam natin, hindi nahihiya yan.
Oo, hindi mahihain yan. Pauunlakan ka yan. Wala namang player na mahihain na score, Anton.
Meron kaya? May mga player nga na ayaw sumut eh.
Ayaw sumut, pasa nila, pasa. Kasi may mas magagaling silang teammate. Ganun naman yan eh. Kailangan alam mo yung role mo sa team.
High-low play.
Jump hook.
Bonifacio. And I like how they're feeding the beast in the paint.
Let him eat. Go to the well. Ganun lang kasimple yan. Nakita naman natin yung kaha ni Warren Bonifacio. Pagka nanood ka ng Pro League ngayon, pangbantay ng import, ganyan na yung mga kaha. Ganun kasi dapat, yan yung laro. Lalo na itong si Warren Bonifacio is an undersized center. He's around 6'4". Kaya dito sa college, sa collegiate, meron din siyang advantage. So ngayon nakikita natin, balingkinitan yung bumabantay sa kanya. The Cardinals should be hitting it, and they as they should.
And he came into this season in the best shape of his life. About 10 pounds down from his weight from season 97.
Yung mga 230 ngayon pa si Warren.
Ayan po si Shane Menina. You were talking about how it's hard to manage his minutes today because of the back spasms he's dealing with.
Ang spasms kasi pag na-warm up po, kailangan dire-diretso nang nailalaro yan. Kasi titigas ulit siya.
Oh, that's good defense by Mapua. Walang mapuntahan si Doromal. And Mapua now with an 8-3 advantage here with 4 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the first. Abastillas, binigay kay Doromal. Axel. Abastillas. Binalik kay Axel. Doromal. Three-pointer on the way. It is up and in.
Ito yung aantabayanan natin yun because the defense of Mapua, nakita natin slideshow. So when the big guy slide shows, yung opposite big tatag dun sa roller, malilibre yung outside shooting big guy. Kanina nakaisa si Abastillas, ngayon si Malyari. Agaw pa rito.
Wow. I'm shocked that Bonifacio had his pocket picked. Abastillas could not finish. Balik ang bola sa Cardinals. Pido is running. Pido with a crossover. JJ Pido with the finish.
Pwede. Pwede. Ball over, attack baseline, use the ring to protect your shot. Dukot sa kabila.
10-6 ang ating talaan ngayon.
Ito yung matchup. Tingnan mo ito, na-slideshow to. Oh, there you go. Hard show sila doon. Lagi malilibre yung opposite big guy.
Oliva. Oh, natapikan ni Pido. Hernandez. Lead pass to Pido. And that's going to be Arellano basketball. Coach Randy Alcantara hoping to duplicate their record during his first year as the head coach of Mapua back in season 95 as we see that nice reverse layup by JJ.
Galaw panalay. Crossover, one dribble, dukot sa kabila. Yan eh, one-on-one na yan eh. Actually, 2-on-1 nga. May trailer pa siya na kakampi. Zone press ngayon, 1-2-1-1.
Travis Mantua from Sydney, Australia is now in the game. Along with Shane Menina, Coach Hammer. Mantua.
Good hard show. Good hard show. Great defense by Soriano.
Docom with the pass. Mercado. Wild shot.
O Mercado pala to. Yung 28 yung nag-hard show.
Excuse me, that's Soriano.
Soriano, tama. Soriano. Dun sa hard show. Naka-double sila dun eh.
Timeout muna tayo. Lamang ang Cardinals kontra sa Chiefs 10-6.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes!
Mentioned during our pregame discussion, Waki Garcia on November 2 woke up feeling dangerous. A career-high 17 points. Pero ang tanong ko sa'yo, sino mas matapang? Si Coach Yong Garcia o itong si Waki Garcia?
Hindi na ako magsasalita. Naging coach ko din sa regional basketball si Coach Yong. Hindi na ako magsasalita. Kaya nga, ang nickname niyan, Asyong.
Wow.
Kaya na, Asyong, kaya Yong Garcia. Yeah, doon na lang po natin iiwanan yan dahil sila lang ni Coach Chito Victolero may alam. Dahil si Coach Chito ang nagbigay ng palayaw kay Coach Yong Garcia. But Waki is really stepping up. Lalo na ngayon, pinasok na siya dito sa laro natin. Kasi siya mas offensive-minded and he can shoot.
And let's see if he still has that magic touch from the outside. 5 out of 8 from beyond the arc sa kanilang huling laro.
62.5%. Mega agad. Pasok yan!
Short on that shot by Garcia.
Ito yung mahirap dito pag kay Soriano at Mercado ang magkasabay ng big guys. Talagang kumukuha at kumukuha yan ng rebound. Ganda ng galaw na yun. Sayang.
The athleticism on that move by Soriano. He's shaking his head. Kasama na dapat siya sa awesome plays. At ito, rebound para kay Soriano.
Hindi nakita. Libre sa ilalim si Oftana.
Cuenco. Cuenco, stop and go. Look at the speed of Cuenco.
Mismatch. Nakakuha si Cuenco ng big guy on him on the switch. Madaling-madaling atake yan. 6 na puntos off the bench.
Mapua. Shane Menina. Di masyadong aktibo sa opensa, Coach.
Hirap yan eh. Nakalaro ka na ba na may back spasm?
Thankfully, hindi pa naman.
Ayan. Huwag mo na pagdasal. Ako na-experience ko na rin yan.
Eh, alam naman natin, si T-Mac, di ba? Yun yung madalas na injury niya.
8 points. Humingi na ng sub dito sa Mark Cuenco. Pero laban. Diretso yan. Second win. Dahanap lang yan ng second win. Kasi rat-rat agad pagkapasok eh.
Mapua. Hands it off to Oftana. Abastillas. Menina, backdoor play. Natapikan ni Garcia.
Alam mo, active hands si Waki Garcia. Kahit maliit si Waki Garcia, kung titignan mo, solid base to eh.
Brian Lakap, pinasok sa unang pagkakataon. Another very fearless shooter para dito sa Mapua as we see this drive by Mark Cuenco.
May advantage talaga si Mark Cuenco on that situation. Malyari is a big guy who can defend guards but not quick guards.
Sunga.
Sunada ko din maglaro itong Lars Sunga. Sunada ko maglaro yan.
Parang alam ko na kung bakit.
Fighter! Fighter yan eh. Yan yung mga kukuha ng extra possession, magsiset ng screen. Role player, high-end role player yan.
Tsaka pag nakakatanggap ng bola sa mid-post, naka-triple threat eh.
Lalo yan.
Samantala, nice setup job by Lakap to Soriano.
One of the vastly improved players. Itong si Jopet Soriano, asahan mo to get offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, and can make baskets sa mga drop passes. Ang haba nitong batang to eh.
Uling pagkakataon para makascore. This is Menina, no look pass. What a cut by Tolentino.
Great read off the back door itong si Neil Tolentino.
And that will do it for the first quarter of play. The Mapua Cardinals off to a blazing start. Going 7 for 14 for an 8-point advantage against the undermanned Arellano Chiefs who are playing without Cade Flores. Magbabalik po kami sa GTV para sa quarter number 2.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know, available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
Mapua versus Arellano, our first game on this Wednesday. Mamaya sa ating pangalawang laro, LPU versus San Beda. I'm sure my partner here, Coach Hammer, is going to be watching that game intently.
Intently. Very intently. My favorite players would be playing Yuki Andrada, Sean Umali. Good matchup later. Naman ako, mga team harang yan. Team harang yung mga yan.
San Beda 9-4, LPU 9-5. So, Final Four implications.
Definitely.
On the line.
And how about this guy, Mark Cuenco? Pinasok sa laro, 8 points yung production niya, katulad ng production ng buong Arellano team. In the first quarter, napakasama ng shooting ng Arellano. 3 out of 12, pero key stat doon, Antol, is the 12 shot attempts. Napakababa yan for 1 quarter for one team.
And I don't think they're checking Hammer's hit list, Coach Hammer, because yung discipline is key. It's not there. There's no discipline. 10 turnovers.
Nakakatakbo naman sila ng plays, pero yung nakikipagrat-ratan sila sa tempo ng Mapua at nagtatapon ng bola dahil pumick up din ang depensa ng Mapua. And check na check yan sa Mapua dahil they are controlling the tempo of this game.
Tapos yung pangalawang bagay mo sa Hammer's hit list for Arellano, next man up. Hindi pa natin nakikita kung sino nagsa-step up.
Oo. Kasi ang basket pa lang nila, 2 3 points dun sa 2 big guy. at saka isang backdoor kay Tolentino. Pero ito, papaunlakan ka talaga niyan. Binigyan mo ng clean look. Waki Garcia, 1 out of 2 from 3-point range.
Hindi ata nakatingin sa graphics yung mga Arellano players. Nakalimutan na 5 of 8 si Garcia sa kanilang huling laro. Mantua, pinasa dito. Axel Doramal, short on that floater. Rebound, Noko.
Hirap kumatake dito yung Arellano dahil hard show yung mga big guys ng Mapua. Instead of a short roll, they keep on diving. Maganda makita yung huling sequence na yun, as there is a dribbling violation here by Renz Nokum. Maganda makita yung huling sequence, yung huling tira ng Arellano. Kasi nakikita natin, nag-hard show. Usually, you want your guy to go for a short roll para may papasahan na angulo yung nag-retreat dribble na guardia. Tingnan natin dito sa next ball screen situation. Ito kay Doromal. Dadive kasi dito si Sunga Masyadong malalim, walang angulo papasahan. Ayan short roll lang dapat. Kaya sila nalilibre tulad niyan.
Cross-court pass, napunta kay Malyari. Wala, punta muna natin si Mix Venegas.
Ay, good steal.
Trust the system. Ito ang binitawang salita ni JJP do sa akin kanina para nga daw makakuha sila ng back-to-back win laban sa Arellano Chiefs ngayong hapon. Nagkaroon daw sila ng big lead sa JRU last game dahil sa tiwala nila sa sistema ni Coach Randy Alcantara. Pero syempre, the team should always look at the bigger picture of the game plan. Wala daw ang sistema ni Coach Randy. Kung hindi daw rin naman ito mapapakita ng team sa loob ng court. Kaya naman the second quarter, Coach Randy expects to see a better performance from the Cardinals. Kung kinakailangan daw nila mas maging agresibo pa para sa depensa, gawin na daw nila. Gentlemen, talagang pinapakita ng Mapua Cardinals na gusto nilang umangat. Tingnan natin kung aangat pa ang lamang nila ngayong quarter. Balik sa inyo.
Right now, 7 ang lamang nitong Mapua here in the second period as Renz Nokom.
Good matchup. Neil Tolentino, Renz Nokom.
Oh, Garcia with another one. I think he should solidify his role now as a shooting combo guard.
Yep. Yun na naman, yung hard show.
Kasi maraming mga player na humahaba ang karir dahil meron silang kamay sa labas.
Exactly. I can speak through experience. I saw my good friend and longtime pro, Anjo Karam, sustain his career with this defense and outside shooting. And he is smaller than...
And his discipline, his handle, the way he takes care of his body.
At pag pinasok ang former NCAA great, always a good friend, Jason Castro, nandoon si Anjo Karam para depensahan si Jason.
24-12 ang ating talaan. Mapua up ahead. Doramal, pinasa kay Mantua. Mantua, inside pass. Sunga, napakalalim. Ayan ang gusto ni Coach Hammer.
Ilalim. Kailangan mo ng mga ganyan sa team. Na blue-collar type of player. Trabaho lang ng trabaho. Kailangan mo yung mga banger Kailangan mo yan.
Lakap. Lakap. Nakita si Waki. Pinasa kay Renz. Mercado has the basketball. Dinouble team. Back to Renz. May agaw dito. Tolentino. Tumatakbo. Tolentino. No look pass. Normal. Gives it to Malyari. Back to Neil. Inside pass. Di na sa loa ni Lars Sunga. Punta muna natin si Trisha Lindo.
Tondon Martin shining from the Gold Coast. Travis Mantua is one to make a louder noise for the Arellano Chiefs. Sa magandang laro nga na binigay ni Travis sa kuponan kamakailan, anya anumang pressure sa kanyang balikat ay kanya lamang pinapagpag na parang alikabok dahil para sa kanya mas importanteng mas gawin daw niya ang kanyang best sa lahat ng oras. Sa mas personal naman na level nang matanong ko siya kung anong pinagkaiba ng mindset niya noong naglalaro pa siya sa Australia at ngayon nandito na siya sa Pilipinas, anya not everything is about scoring. He wants to unselfishly make more plays for his teammates and allow everyone to shine. Back to you, gentlemen.
Si Travis Mantua looks like the type of player who likes to go one-on-one as we see this triple by Waki Garcia. Pero yun nga, ayon sa report ni Trish, as we see these shots by Waki Garcia, it's not just about one-on-one basketball here in the Philippines.
Yep.
It's a team sport talaga. At talagang kailangan yung mga bagay na ginagawa dito, kadalasan by committee talaga.
So Waki Garcia with 8 points. Nag-register na sa akin yung Gold Coast Sarap mag-beach doon, Anton.
Di pa nga ako nakakarating doon
Ganda doon.
So we have 2 players from Australia Sydney si Travis. Campbelltown naman si Cade Flores, who still has 1 more year of eligibility, as Mapua will take a breather with this 12-point lead.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer?
Althea Ablan, our Kapuso halftime performer. Coming up next.
Don, I'll take this opportunity. I want to send a big shout out and a big thank you for your service, mga kaibigan natin sa Armed Forces of the Philippines, sa Philippine Army, Philippine Navy, Philippine Air Force sa Palawan. Maraming salamat po for your service. Philippine Coast Guard, mga kaibigan natin dyan. Mga Marines, mga kasama ko yan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok dyan sa mga mess hall. Pag lunchtime, pinanonood tayo eh. So yan yung bonding time ng ating mga servicemen. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsuporta sa NCAA.
At saludo po kami sa inyong serbisyo.
Alam mo naman
maraming salamat.
Ampun ako ng mga yan.
Mapua missing on that 3. Babalik ang bola dito sa Mapua. Hernandez tumatakbo. Pinasa dito kay Lakap. Lakap on the drive. Lakap spin move. Lakap draws a foul.
Kita mo yung abilities nito mga players ng Mapua, Anton. They are filled with a roster full of combo guards. Lakap, as we see this, step-in jumper coming off a timeout for Waki Garcia. Perfectly designed play by Coach Randy Alcantara. I mean, they're filled with combo guards that can bring the ball down, break down the opposition, and create shots for their opponents. Off the bench, Waki Garcia, another 8 points. Cuenco with 8 points. That's 16 points outscoring the Arellano Chiefs combined. Check that, 10 points na ba si Waki Garcia? They really outscored the squad of Arellano. Tama, 10 points.
Mapua just a different beast in the second round. And you got to feel for them because this was a team that was in the finals last season. And this was the year that they could have had a chance to win a championship, but those aspirations are kind of out the window at this point. But they're still believing. Of course. Tolentino. Malyari mula sa kanto. Airball. Hernandez. Bounce pass. Bonifacio pinasa kay Salenga. Salenga, turnaround jump hook, and he will not get the lucky bounce. Pero mananatili ang bola dito sa panik ng Mapua.
If there is one thing that I want Warren Bonifacio to work on as a big man's coach, I want him to be more comfortable with that right-hand jump hook and left-hand jump hook. Dami niyang nakukuha na gusto pa niyang i-turn and shoot. Masyadong malalim na siya. Isang jump hook lang. Ang ganda pa naman ng kamay nito.
Salenga with a jumper from mid-range.
And speaking of magagandang kamay, how about Jasper Salenga nagkaroon na ulit ng kumpiyansa? Kasi alam natin, competitive tong batang to. Sobrang competitive and it's a joy for me to watch him play. He always competes on every possession.
Hernandez. Dinedepensa ni Shane Menina. Cuenco. Shot was a little bit towards the right. Babalik ang bola sa Arellano. This is Menina. You can see his back is very stiff. Not looking as spry as he normally does. Talagang Menina made it a point to return against his former team.
Oo. Siyempre. Pero ito pupuntahan nila tong ISO na to. Good defense by Kai Oliva.
Shane Menina was part of two Mapua teams that made it to the Final Four. And right on cue, knocks down a bank shot.
Grabe. Parehas sila ni Gabby Cometa ng galaw. Stiff back. Stiff back yan. Parehas maganda yung laro niya, ha? Stiff back.
Stiff back? Akala ko ba leaner yung kay Gabby?
Kaya nga siya nagli-lean stiff back.
Kasi medyo pa-fade yung tira nitong
And parehas,
si Shane.
parehas Cebuano itong dalawang player na to. Talking about the lead guard for Arellano, itong si Shane Menina.
So magkaiba pala, magkabaliktad. Si Gabby leaner, si Shane fade away.
Pero stiff back parehas. May box pasok.
Diretso eh.
I enjoy seeing these guys evolve their games. I mean, si Shane, we know him as a multi-talented player, combo guard. Overused na nga yung combo guard na term. Pero yan kasi, multi-skilled na mga players natin ngayon eh.
Tinawag siyang journeyman ni Trisha Lindo. But, you know, he's been through a wild journey. 2 seasons in the NCAA with Mapua. Naka-teammate pa na si Josa Nimes, si Olwell Oraime. Can you imagine that? And then he went back to Cebu. And now he's back here in the NCAA after all of this time.
Always welcome, always part of the family.
Menina has the basketball. Menina. Pinasa dito kay Oftana. Pinasa sa kanto, Abastillas. Baseline drive, Abastillas! Wow! His defender got lost.
Yep, got that on the highlight. Anton, alam mo na yan, ha? Double crossover, attack baseline, finger roll. Partida, masakit pa yung isang paa.
Joshua Abastillas is also one of those players na tinamaan ng injury bug.
Nice spring nga si Abastillas. Wala. Sabi ko nga sa kanya kanina, pag nakabihis ka na, pagpag na yan. Laro na yan. Kanina, inabutan ko nasa dugout nung kakwentuhan ko si Coach Cholo, nagpapastretch pa eh. Tinanong ko kung masakit. Coach, masakit? Okay na yan. Bihis ka na eh. Laro na.
Alam mo, ikaw mahirap ka maging coach ng mga player.
Pagpag lang. Basta nakabihis, 100%.
Lamang pa rin ang Mapua kontra sa Arellano, 30-18.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know, available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
There she is, Althea Ablan. She's ready to go. She's ready to put on a show here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center here in San Juan. Loving the energy. And the Mapua Cardinals right now just dominating Coach Chola Martin's Arellano University Chiefs. And kailangan magising nitong Arellano because napag-usapan namin ni Coach Hammer na mas maganda ang kartada ng Arellano kontra sa Mapua papasok sa laban na to.
Yun nga, turnover story. Yun yung pagiging disiplinado ng teams eh. Yun talagang nagiging drawback para sa Arellano ngayon. They've been throwing away the ball. They are up there with their season average. We said it in the pregame eh. Nananalo sila pagka hinahawakan nila ng maganda yung bola. Ngayon nagtatapon sila ng bola. 10 turnover in the first quarter. But they are still in striking distance here. 12 points lang to. Try to lower it to single digits by the halftime. You're back in business.
Sinabi mo, discipline is key. Ang problema, nawawala yung susi eh.
Oo. Nakandaduhan sa loob. Naiwan. At sa coach na ganun ka na ba, partner? Hindi pa naman.
Yung kaibigan ko, naiwan sa ignition.
Kahit sa ulo.
Samantala, Hernandez titira mula sa baseline. Cuenco.
Tira na. Nasa loob na yun.
Too much passing.
Masyado naging unselfish.
Sabi ko sa'yo may mga nahihiyang player eh. It happens.
Oo naman.
It happens.
Kailangan alam mo lang yung role mo. Pag mga elbow yan, elbow short corner, lista mo na yan.
Nakita kasi yung let Warren eat eh.
Oo. Buffet dapat yan pag may big guys. Buffet yan.
Menina, stop and go. Oh, yan yung sharing is caring.
Exactly. Kasi nakita mo, tee up, go to the middle, drive and draw, drop pass sa gitna. Napakadaling jump hook niyan para sa mga big guys. 7 puntos para kay Abastillas.
Hernandez, binigay dito kay JJ Pido.
Impressive tong Abastillas. Nakakatawa siya panoorin. Kasi hard worker din. Go hard lang ng go hard sa ilalim.
Yeah, Coach Topex was very high on him when we covered Arellano in our last game. As we see, this jumper by Mercado.
Oh, kita mo, pati ikaw, nababaliktad mo silang dalawa kasi parehas ng hubog. Parehas ng gupit. Ang haba.
Tsaka yung numero pa. Yung number, 28-18 eh. At eto na, tumatakbo ang Mapua. Renz Nocom.
Saka surprise package tong Mercado, di ba, nung finals. Ini-start yan ni Coach Randy Alcantara. Masahe.
Tsaka nag-produce, nag-produce.
So yan yung kailangan dito ngayon ni Warren. Maging mas assertive. Going into his final year next year. Yan lang i-request ko. Work on the jump hook kasi consistent scorer na to. Nakita mo, di ba, Anton? You covered the game of his career game when it comes to scoring. I think kayong dalawa ni Papa Bear yun, if I'm not mistaken, when he had a monster game, na once he adds that jump hook, turn to the right and left shoulder na kaya niyang fuminish in that shaded area, ang daming pahihirapan nito.
Renz Nocom driving to the rack. That's what he does best.
Galing mag-create nitong Nocom. East-west na player.
And I think he has yet to scratch the surface of his potential.
Saka maliksi gumalaw eh. Yun yung mga gusto mong player yung magagaan ng paa pagka sila yung nagkikreate ng tira. Tapos stable dumipensa.
Oh, Oftana, nabitawan ang bola. Oftana. May agaw dito, Nocom. May oras pa. Lead pass para kay Mercado. JJ Pido umatras, tumira. Milwa, rebound Oftana. Tolentino tumatakbo. Tolentino.
Good pass.
Oh!
Ayun lang.
No!
Bawi. Next play.
Back and forth basketball. Hernandez libre mula sa kanto. Punto sa ilalim para kay Mercado.
Yun lang, walang bumax out.
Menina, hihirit pa sa dulo. What a wild finish. Back and forth basketball. Jomer Mercado finishing the play para kay Coach Randy Alcantara. Coaching like his life depends on this very game happening right now. Look at this move. Abastillas had Paulo Hernandez lost in translation. What a finish by the big man. Coach Hammer is loving it. Mapua nauna kontra sa Arellano 36-21.
Kahapon, nakilala natin ang Perpetual Altas. At ngayon naman, pupuntahan natin ang iba't ibang spots kung saan sila nag-aaral, kumakain, tumatambay at iba pang activities. Ako po, si Papa Bear Benji Paras. At ako naman si Baby Bear Andy Paras. At ito ang... Bolahan! Totoo to! Hindi namin kayo binobola. Saan kayo pupunta? To the moon. Road trip, vroom vroom, zoom zoom.
Ang Altas ay initials ng school founder na si Antonio L. Tamayo.
Altas, mula sa Latin word na ibig sabihin ay height. Ito ay sumisimbolo sa adhikain ng UPHSD para sa mas mataas na kadakilaan. Bakit?
Wala. Tour na tayo.
Nandito tayo ngayon kung saan tayo unang tinur ng ating mga players. Kakaiba to. Dito kami sa magtataho. Paki-explica nga sa akin, ano ang meron sa taho na ito? Bakit sobrang mabilis?
Siguro, ito lang kasi yung vendor na nakapasok dito sa school namin. And kakaiba kasi yung taho na ito, katulad na ito, may flavor.
Kaya siya pinagkakaguluhan, siya lang pinapasok. Kung may pinapasok na vendor na nagtitinda ng labinta doon, mabili rin kaya yun. Hindi naman, ano? At ang tanong ko, sino sa inyo sa team ang pinakamaraming binibiling taho?
Ito, si Carlo.
Oh, nakakailan
May utang pa siya kay Goya.
May utang?
Sabi nga kanina eh. Ay, tatandaan kita, may utang ka pa sa akin.
Aba, grabe. Nag-aaral.
Yan ang student athlete. Nag-aaral na. Bukod sa naglalaro. Ang sisipag.
O, di ba?
Kailangan natin kausapin eh. Pwede ba namin kayong maistorbo sa inyong pagbabasa? Asus, pambihira naman. Pinagmalaki ko pa naman kayo na masisipag kayong magbasa. Na. Ginagawa nyo lang palang cover yan.
Well, at least masipag magbasa. Masipag ang kumain.
Pero, eto, nandito tayo sa library. Ito yung tanong lang. Kayo ba pag pumunta rito, ano ba ginagawa nyo? Nagpapalamig o nag-aaral?
Minsan nagpapalamig, minsan nag-aaral.
Anong courses nyo dito sa Perpetual?
Base marketing ako.
Ikaw?
Marketing. Marketing din.
So marketing kay lahat. So saan nyo malapit na palengke rito? At andito tayo ngayon sa Mascom Building. So, dito sinabi nyo kung saan kayo nag-viewing. Okay? So, ang viewing nyo ba before the practice starts o pagkatapos?
Before the practice starts, Papa Bear.
Okay. So, sumisipot na lang kayo during the practice na. Hindi na kayo nag-viewing.
Ano yung favorite spot nyo dito sa campus nyo?
Sa canteen.
Canteen, I wonder why. Ikaw naman?
Ako yung library.
Library, wow! Bakit kaya?
Mahilig kasi ako mag-aaral.
Tama, galing.
Ako stairs. Bakit? Kasi pag may umakit, nakapalda. Natawag ako. Yun ang viewing.
Balita ko, ito ang favorite spot niyong mga teammates. Bakit kaya? Nasaan na ba tayo?
Kuya Andre, Papa Bear, nandito tayo ngayon sa canteen namin kung saan kami kumakain ng mga teammates ko at saka mga ibang athletes.
Ano yung favorite food niyo dito sa canteen mismo?
Siguro po sa akin yung munggo po.
Munggo? Uy, sarap.
Para sa akin yung lechon paksiw.
Ayun, isa pa yun. Parang ginutong din ako ron.
Eto na, ang pinaka-inaabangan na segment at ang favorite naming part ng bolahan, ang Pick-Up Line!
At ito, painit na painit ang labanan sa basketball sa NCAA. Pati rito sa pick-up lines, painit ng painit. Tingnan natin kung anong ibibigay sa atin ng Perpetual Atas. Okay, team, ready na ba?
Yes! Ready na!
Papa Bear, sabon ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi I'm super in love with you.
Papa Bear, sana tsinelas na lang tayong dalawa.
Bakit?
Para pag nawala isa, di na pwedeng ipares sa iba.
Yan ang pick-up line. Saka mai-inlove ka agad ng mga Sponsky.
Papa Bear, diamond ka ba?
Bakit?
Nangingintab kasi ulo mo eh.
At least diamond, hindi siya hig.
Papa Bear, anong tawag sa kuto ng kalbo?
Kuto ng kalbo? Ano?
Di ko alam, kaya ako at katanong sa'yo.
Kaya pala nila nagtatawanan. Ako na pala yung yayariin.
Sikreto ka ba?
Bakit?
Hindi kasi kita kayang pagkatiwala sa iba.
Mukhang merong nilalaan yun, ha?
Papa Bear, may lahi ka bang keyboard?
Bakit?
Kasi type kita eh.
Keyboard type. Yun pala yun.
Papa Bear, utang ka ba?
Utang? Bakit?
Kasi habang tumatagal, tumataas ang interest ko sa'yo.
Naglalaro ka ba ng center position?
Bakit?
Kasi ikaw ang sentro ng attention ko.
Papa Bear, mano ka ba?
Bakit?
Palimlim naman ang
Lalo masama nun eh. Asan na yung mga yun?
Umiwan na tayo.
Eh, meron pa tayong extra. Ay! Ito na pala. Ay! Matapos ang UPHSD, WTG next week. FYI, lahat ng aming pupuntahan RN. Bye-bye for now. Ako po si Papa Bear, Benji Paras.
At ako naman si Baby Bear, Andre Paras. Kwentuhan, kulitan, tambayan. Ito ang
Bolahan!
Totoo to!
Hindi namin kayo binobola!
Mike Enriquez! Gusto mag-comeback? Mga bulero, eto na ulit ang bulahan.
Tuloy-tuloy tayo sa pagbisita sa iba't ibang NCAA schools para makipagkwentuhan, makipagkulitan at makipag-bolahan! Totoo to!
Hindi namin kayo binobola.
WTG, ATM dito sa UPHSD sa LT para makipagkwentuhan with our NCAA athletes. At ipapalabas po ito sa GMA GTV and ICYMI sa FB NYT PBH FTW, di ba?
Ano yung mga lecture pinagsasabi mo?
Bakit? Di mo alam?
Whatever. SMH.
Oh, alam mo ba yung SMH?
Shaking my hair.
We've got the Mapua Chirping Cardinals just wrapping up their performance here at the half, where their Mapua Cardinals, the basketball team, leads the Arellano Chiefs 36-21. This is Anton Ross alongside Coach Hammer Martin. Antonio, partner, ano ba nakikita mo dito? Bakit nauna Mapua kontra sa Arellano?
Nagsuot na ako ng salamin para makita natin na malinaw ang daming turnovers ng Arellano Chiefs in the first half. 14 turnovers, that's a little high for them. They only average close to 15 turnovers a game. 14 is a really big number for them for one half. And bench scoring. Cuenco, Garcia stepping up big time, combined for 18 points. And 8 points lang para dito sa Arellano Chiefs. And they had a slow start in this game. They only had 8 points in the first quarter.
Now we are looking at the Arellano's pep squad, their cheerleading team. They call it the Chief Squad. Putting out their own version of a halftime performance dito sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan.
Sila ang ating defending cheerleading champions, if I'm not mistaken, or perpetual.
And I hope Coach Lucky San Juan was here to give us the answer.
Yes.
Because it's been a while since we've covered.
Season 95, right?
Oh, season 95. Hindi po kasi tayo nagkaroon ng cheerleading competition in season 96 and season 97. So it's been
Babalikan
2
namin kayo.
years.
Babalikan namin kayo.
Yes.
Maghahanap si Anton dun sa mga notes na dun sa folder niya kung sino nanalo. But again, in the first half, Anton, Mapua controlled the pace of this game. They were able to force turnovers of the screen and roll action. But bright spots here for Arellano is their big guys. Talking about Abastillas and Malyari having good production, but the guards are absent despite Mantua getting a fast break layup. Axel Dormal having 2 points. Medyo tahimik dito yung backcourt ng Arellano Chiefs as we see the game highlights for the first half.
So I checked my notes. And you're right, Arellano.
Tama. Sharp pa.
Three-time champions. Three-peat.
Oh, might be going for a fourth. Pero ito ang ating leading scorers. Waki Garcia leading off the bench with 10 points, 8 points para kay Mark Cuenco. Jomer Mercado coming off the bench then with 4. So that's a 22 points of the 27 off the bench ng Mapua. Sa kabila naman, Abastillas with 8 points. 3 points nakita natin kanina for Malyari and Mantua with 2 points for that layup.
So even though let Warren eat wasn't really checked,
question
right
mark,
now it's a question mark.
Umiikot sa kanya yung opensa nila, nahihit naman nila. But he's not able to capitalize on that. But ganda ng dinidepensa nila. Their pick and roll defense, hard showing, nagta-turnover doon at di nakakakuha ng magagandang tira. And number one is controlling the pace. They were able to run on opportunity and they were able to slow down the offense of Arellano.
Let's go over to the side of the
Di pa
Arellano
sila
Chiefs. At
sumusona.
wala pang check mark dito. Puro pula, nakikita natin.
Di pa sila sumasona dito. They've been running that one-on-one defense. Man-to-man on the half-court. Next man up, wala pa nagpo-produce sa Pastillas. Alam naman natin na magpo-produce yan. And discipline is the key. 14 turnovers in the first half para sa mga bataan ni Coach Cholo Martin.
And when you cannot check any one of your 3 keys to winning, in particular dito sa hit list ni Coach Hammer, it's very tough to win a basketball game. As we continue the coverage here, live from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. This is NCAA Season 98. Anton Ross together with Coach Hammer, Merton Antonio.
Dapat parang si Drake, naka-check lahat doon sa bagong labas. Diba? Yung hit list niya, naka-check lahat. Top 4 songs, so.
Basta masasabi ko lang, it's her loss.
Yeah.
Samantala, may nadapa at nalunod dito.
Kasi tinatanong ako bakit daw hit list. Kasi mahilig tayo sa tugtog. Yung mga hit list, di ba? Billboard hit list, yung mga ganyan. Yan ang kinalakihan natin eh. Yung Billboard 100, mga ganyan.
Yun yung mga ano natin eh. Doon tayo tumitingin eh. Kung ano ba yung trending
dati, di ba? Noon, bagets pa tayo.
Let Warren eat. Ayan na po. Turnaround jump hook para kay Warren Bonifacio.
And that's his comfort zone. Elbow, skill boxes, get it to the post. Yan ang mga laging pinupuntahan dito ni Warren Bonifacio.
Abastillas, binigay dito kay Dormal. Dormal's got to get going. Para sa Arellano, almost a steal para kay JJ Pidot. Jumper does not work at mananatili ang bola dito sa panig ng Chiefs.
Medyo pinball pa nangyari on that slap para kay Warren Bonifacio.
Alright, let's get an update on the Mapua side with Mix Venegas.
Gentlemen, napapakita na nga ng Mapua Cardinals ang totoong laro nila dito sa NCAA. Pero kahit good start daw ang ipinakita ng team kanina sa first half, ayaw daw magpakampante ni Coach Randy Alcantara sa lamang nila dahil nagiging issue nga daw ng team ay nawawala sila sa composure pagdating ng second half. Kaya naman pinaalalahanan ni Coach Randy ang team kanina sa dugout na huwag silang matataranta sa ibabato ng Arellano Chiefs ngayong quarter. Tumakbo lang tayo ng tumakbo. Kung makashoot, wala munang magse-celebrate at mahaba pa ang laro. Importante daw ang larong ito sa buong team kaya wag daw muna sila pangunahan ng excitement kahit lamang sila. That's all from the Cardinal side. Balik sa inyo.
It's a battle for pride, a battle to maintain a standard of excellence. If you're Mapua, it's been a rocky season for them, but at least they can look at what they did in the second round in preparation for season 99.
Yup. Tsaka hindi pa tayo tapos dito. Hanggat wala pang nakaka-10 wins sa fourth squad, laban pa rin yan.
Ang problema, yung isa sa mga dalawang kumanan na maglalaro mamaya, makakasampu na, LPU or San Beda.
Shane Medina coming in for Axel Galmal. Travis Madua for Arthur Lima.
Naalala ko tuloy, Marts, nung bumisita tayo kay Kuya Kim sa Dapat Alam Mo.
Oo, dapat alam mo. Kuya Kim, ano na? Yan. Turnovers natin today. Average ng Arellano, 15 today in the third quarter, early in the third. 15 turnovers na sila. Maraming salamat sa ating Sultan of Stats, Kuya Pong Docanes, for that.
Okay, makibalita muna tayo kay Trisha Lindo ng Arellano.
Para na lang tayong pinaglalaruan ng kalaban. Ito ang diin ni Coach Cholo Martin sa loob ng dugout kanina dahil hindi niya talaga labis maitagong pagkadismaya niya sa koponan. Masyado daw tamad, magulo at hindi focus sa game ang mga Arellano Chiefs na tila ba hindi sila nag-practice at naghanda ng gusto para rito. More switching and more talking inside the court. Itong dalawang bagay na hangad niya mula sa kanila. Pasigaw nga na tanong ni Coach Cholo kung ano dapat ang gawin nila ngayong quarter. Sambit naman ng team captain na si Kai Oliva na oras na para maglaro sila bilang iisa at huwag magkanya-kanya. Babawi at babawi daw dapat ang Arellano Chiefs bago pa sila bawian ng panalo ng Mapua Cardinals. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Trisha, sa update na yon. Mantua has the basketball. Sunga, titira mula sa labas. Short.
Good open shot. Kanina pa yun nakalibre. Eh, nakikita natin yung defensive scheme dito ngayon ng Mapua. Off the ball screen. Coming out. Sumasama talaga yung big guy. They want to trap or hard show yung mga cards ng Arellano.
Hernandez, baseline jumper is short. That's a rebound para dito kay Wilmar Oftana. Mantua, binigay dito kay Menina.
Slide show lang sa gitna.
Sunga to Wilmar Oftana for 3. Nothing but net.
And somebody that needs more touches is Wilmar Oftana. Dalawa nga sila dito ni Domingo na shooter talaga na kailangan binibigyan ng bola and looks. Dahil pagka binigyan mo ng open look, maganda yung percentages nitong dalawang mama na to.
Toby Agustin mula sa kanto. Bitin. Babalik ang bola sa Arellano. Mantua. Mantua on the drive. May agaw dito. Toby Agustin tumatakbo. Toby Agustin all the way.
Abe, dire-diretso. Good layup para dito kay Toby Agustin. Na inantay natin magkaroon ng solid game because he had a very good season 97.
And he had a very good opening game against San Beda. Humihingi pa ng clear out yan. Alright, may timeout na tinawag dito. Babalikan natin ang aksyon pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala o hindi humihingi ka.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso sa presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Oh, sobra.
Gusto na lang daw po niyang umuwi na. Doon na lang daw po siya mamatay.
Ito yung tinira kanina ni Wilmar Oftana. Straightaway 3. Nothing but net on that shot. At ito naman yung atake ni Toby Agustin. Hindi mapigilan. Late na depensa. Puntos para sa Mapua.
Masanting yung atake. Pogi. Ganda ng atake. Coast to coast para dito kay Toby Agustin. Pero alam mo, Antonia, with the way that Mapua has been defending this screen and roll, as we see Kate Flores here, raring to go. Looking a little bit more healthy by the day. Binibigay talaga yung outside shot. Ito, libre na naman si Larsunga. So they need to put their shooters on that screen action para pag-pop out sa labas, tulad ng look ni Oftana, which he made the shot, meron na agad silang advantage. Kasi si Oftana ngayon na nagko-4. So it would be a pick and pop or a slide roll.
Garcia! That's the third triple of the game for Waki Garcia.
So if Waki is locked in, ang hirap talunin ng Mapua. Again, in the San Beda game, he was the guy that provided the much-needed offense para sa Mapua.
Oftana, one dribble pull-up. Misfiring. Grabs his own miss though. Oftana, wala pa rin. Oh, what a save right there. Renz Noko. Soriano providing the screen. Noko, binigay kay Waki. Heat check. Yep, that was a heat check indeed. Right now, he's good at the catch-and-shoot situation. Pero yung pulling up from the three, he still has to work on that, and it takes time.
Yep. So ito, konting agawan lang sa bola. Nothing untoward naman on this action. So, jump ball, possession arrow is pointed at the squad of Mapua. As we see the bench scoring 30 points compared to the 24 total production by Mapua. And the second unit game to play today, nagkagan mo pa ba ng dalawa? Meron din yung Soriano. Grabe yung offensive rebound to player na to. Gusto ko to. Alam mo naman ako, Anton, yung mga gusto kong player, alam mo na yung mga hubog, offensive rebounders, screeners, guys that will do the dirty work sa ilalim.
I'm trying to think of the player who you like best based on that mindset dito sa NCAA.
Who I like the most? You would go a little bit back pa. Yung mga offensive rebounders talaga that can control the backboards.
Like Ato Olar, something like that?
Yeah, Ato Olar is one of them.
Who, by the way, was here the other day watching Netran. There's a drive by Menina. Oh, pero sabi ng referee, foul muna bago tinira.
Sa baba, yung ano. Napaisip din ako, sino ba mga... Kasi gusto ko yung dumidepensa, rumi-rebound. Shaq Taganas. One of the guys that I enjoyed playing with. As we see this drive ni Shane Menina, yung bangga sa baba, yung natawagan. So walang continuation on the shot. Sideline inbound lang dito ang Arellano.
And Shaq Taganas, by the way...
Dave Marcelo! It's one of my favorites. Kaya ngayon, pero nag-evolve na rin yung mga gusto kong player. Gusto ko na may outside shot ngayon eh.
Garcia with a pass to Renz Noko. I was gonna say, Shaq Taganas, I mean, seeing him play like recently, he's one of the smartest players in the game.
Ang layo. And I had the front row seat and a front court seat dahil kasama ko siya on that rotation. I mean, that guy couldn't jump to save his life, but gets rebounds because he is so smart and goes to positions which would make him very effective.
And you'd be surprised at how he would get to point A to point B
at saka ang galing,
so fast.
Kaya naalala ko sa kanya si Sean Umali, ang galing dumipensa sa pick and roll. Despite na hindi siya mahaba, mabilis lang ang paa laterally.
Baseline jumper para kay Soriano does not work. Noko, up and in. Naalala ko na. Kasi nakita natin siya sa GMA, si Stefan Steinel.
Oo, yun. Favorite ko talaga yun. Based on his personality alone.
Sayang, nakita na natin siya. He was ready to play. Yeah. But was not included in the lineup. Late cut.
Meron daw siyang may injury siya na late na nakita ng mga doctors. So, hoping for Stefan Steinel. Pero ngayon, si Larso nagsa-step up. Legal pick for Jopet Soriano.
Naalala ko yung tandem nila ni Justin Arana eh.
Oo.
Diba?
Enka.
May katulong agad sa rebounding si Justin eh.
Tsaka fighter kasi si Stefan.
Hindi masyadong napapagod na si Justin pag may katulong siya eh.
Kailangan mo naman, sabi ko nga sa'yo kailangan mo na role player sa team. Kumbaga bodyguard ng mga big guy mo eh. Kailangan merong gagawa ng rebounding, setting screens. Kahit hindi umiscore, masaya.
Sipin mo, bodyguard na may bodyguard.
Oo, yun talaga yun.
At may agaw dito. Dormal, pinasa kay Menina. Menina, back to Axel. Axel, too strong on that shot. Cuenco. Cuenco, aatake. Cuenco, wild drive. And Cuenco had a good first half. One of the big reasons kung bakit nanguna ngayon ang Mapua 50-26 timeout muna tayo. Magbabalik po kami sa GTV.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Empower yourselves and be safe.
Arellano community. Always one of the best in terms of the crowd support. And there you see. Yeah, I'm waiting for the day where we get to do the pregame amongst the fans again.
Oo, parang dati, no? Pero kasi ngayon, Anton, lalo na with sa Legarda and Menjola, dahil bar exams, bar ops I think this next 2 weeks. So, may time para manood yung mga estudyante dahil sarado yung mga kalsada, walang klase, ginagamit yung kanilang mga campuses because, of course, Arellano Law in TAP uses the Legarda campus as headquarters, exam area rin, parang San Beda. Kaya sarado rin ang Menjola.
Samantala, Renz Nocom calling the play, binigay dito kay Cuenco. Cuenco using his speed, but Dormal's got speed as well. Nocom fakes, bounce pass, jumper para kay Mercado.
Ganda ng pocket pass na yun.
Soriano to Mercado. Cuenco. Bitin. Ayan po Arvin Gamboa.
Yan, pwede pa lang umiti. Parehas kayo na hairstyle, ha? Anong tawag dyan? Patrick Swayze mullet.
This is the awkward stage mullet.
Ayan, nagpapamullet ka talaga.
Hindi pa umaabot sa Tate Davis level.
Yeah,
Yun yung tunay eh.
Patrick Swayze nga eh. Tayo.
Ayon kay Coach Benji Paras, Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates.
Favorite yung kanta nun, one-on-one. Favorite yan.
Ano ba talaga panahon mo? Parang alam mo lahat eh.
Parehas kami ni Boss Vic ng mga playlist. Kala mo ba pag nagbibisikleta? Allen Oates yan.
Uy, huwag ka mag-sounds habang nagbibisikleta. Delikado yan.
Hindi, naka-speaker. Speaker.
Ang ingay mo pala.
Yan. Siyempre.
Menina. Nagdalawang isip on that drive. 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. Uso yung gano'n dito sa Pilipinas, yung may speaker kahit tricycle.
Siyempre. Para alam ng mga sasakyan, paparating ka na.
Pero ang gusto ko matikman, Coach Hammer, yung taho na iniinom nila Jello Razon sa Perpetual. Diba? Sa Bulahan, sa huling episode.
Parang kailangan mapabisita tayo doon na maaga.
Kailangan maaga.
Maaga.
Ayon kay Jello, yun daw lang yung pinapapasok na tindero sa loob ng campus. Flavored taho.
Baka nakasosyo pa si Jello doon, ha? May franchise ka na doon, Jello.
Si Carlo Ferreras, may utang pa nga daw doon sa tindero.
May listahan yan, yung mga player.
So ayan, yung mga Bulahan episodes para makarelate kayo sa pinag-uusapan namin ni Coach Hammer.
Yan, nasa GMA Sports YouTube page yan, ha?
Yes.
Saka sa website natin. Panoorin niyo yan. Pati mga episodes natin ng Game 1 nandun.
Oh, yes. Menina fakes, fires, short. Tolentino with the rebound. Doromal has the basketball. Axel splits the D. Axel off the glass and in.
One of the few times na nakagawa at nakakreate ng snake action dito si Axel Doromal dahil medyo malabnaw yung hard show ng big guy. Talking about Mercado. Nabiyak yung hard show. So he was able to snake the big guy and get an isolation.
Lock up. Dinoble team, naubusan ng oras, pero ang good news para sa Mapua fans, lamang pa rin ng malaki ang Cardinals as they look for win number 6 and their 5th win in the second round. Travis Mantua and the Arellano Chiefs are looking for a fire extinguisher because Wacky Garcia has been lighting it up from beyond the arc. 52-28 ang ating talaan. We'll be back for quarter number 4.
Hello, this is Nelson Canlas. Nabibitin ba kayo sa chikahan natin sa mga celebrities sa 24 oras? Well, we heard you. Meron ng Updated with Nelson Canlas, the first ever showbiz podcast of GMA News and Public Affairs. Dito, mas mahaba, mas malalim, at mas candid ang chikahan natin with celebrities. New episodes drop every Friday. Stay updated. Huwag pa huli sa chika.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD.
We are ready for the final quarter of this matchup between Mapua and Arellano. As we take a look at the quarter scoring, Mapua really set the tone in the beginning, Coach Hammer.
And in the third quarter, 7 points. 7 points in the third quarter ang Arellano. You can't win games if you only produce 7 points in a quarter.
Well, one guy that has to get going is the second leading scorer, Axel Doromal. Again, this guy averages 15.6 points per outing. Pero ngayong araw, Axel Doromal limited sa kanyang scoring. Doromal only with, well, I have to check the statistics here in the last quarter, just 2 points.
2 points, first field goal niya yun.
I am shocked, partner. Salenga with another kalawit rebound.
Well, hindi ka naman masishock din dahil naka-scheme sila talaga na tanggalin yung bola at looks ni Axel Doromal. Kaya nalilibre yung mga kakampi niya, hindi naman mai-convert. Kasi sa hard show, Anton, yung talaga yung gusto mo blanket the attacker.
Tolentino steps on the brakes. Doromal, aatake. Axel. Oh, close to a traveling violation there pero naagawan siya. Lakap zigzagging his way to the basket. Lakap walang mapuntahan. Mercado gives it up to Nokov who looks at Coach Randy Alcantara for the play. It's a stop and pop. It connects.
Reward the big guy playing good defense. Step in jumper extended to 17 feet yun. 17 to 18 feet.
Makibalita muna tayo kay Mix Venegas.
According to Coach Randy Alcantara, if there's a word to describe the play of Mapua Cardinals this afternoon, ito daw ay puso. Dahil nakita nga natin kung kahit sino nga daw ang ipasok ni Coach Randy sa loob ng court ay nakikita natin ang determinasyon at puso na gusto talaga nilang manalo. Few minutes left before we end this game at ang tanging tip na nga lang daw ni Coach Randy sa team ay mag-focus at huwag na nga daw hayaang pumuntos ang Arellano Chiefs at uuwi na nga raw silang may panalo ulit. That's all from the Cardinals side. Balik sa inyo.
That is a good mindset if you're Mapua, one game at a time. Go for the win. And Nokov just went for it on that drive.
Possession by possession. You win every possession, you compound it. That's how you win ball games.
Tolentino scooping it up does not work. Tolentino puts it up and in.
Ito si Neil Tolentino nakakatuwa rin panoorin. Kasi Gina G pag naglalaro eh. So, may mga piyesa to si Coach Cholo Martin eh. You have guards returning, you have impressive big guys, you have one more year of Kate Flores. So, meron at meron. Kailangan lang magdagdag pa. Arms race sa NCAA, palakasan talaga ng teams.
Salenga. Pumoposte. Mercado from the elbow. Makibalita muna tayo kay Trisha Nito ng Arellano side.
Ngayong nakasandal nga sa kandado ng pagkatalo ang Arellano Chiefs para kay Coach Cholo Martin. Ang susi lamang dito ay ang patuloy na team communication. Sa kabilang banda nga ayon sa Arellano Chiefs, importante na maging competitive sila nang hindi kinakalimutan ang respeto sa kakayahan ng kalaban. They also even added, though at times that it's a bad day or it's a bad game for the team, it doesn't mean that they are a bad player. It's time to bounce back stronger and wiser. Hahayaan pa kaya ng Arellano Chiefs na umibabaw sa himpapawid ang Mapua Cardinals? Yan ang ating susubaybayan. Balik sa inyo.
Mahirap ang sitwasyon ng Arellano ngayon, Trisha, as they are trailing big time. Axel Doromal has been limited as well, although he's trying desperately here in this fourth period to ignite something sa Arellano. Yun nga lang, napakalaki na ng lamang ng Mapua Cardinals, 56-32. Magbabalik kami dito sa GTV.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
Sinasabi namin na parang we will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Always stay updated.
It is a Wednesday here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center and the exciting games continues. Omar Larupay and the LPU Pirates haharap kina Dami Contapay, Boss Dami at ang Sunbeta Red Lions.
Good matchup. Sunbeta trying to get a W from their round 1 tormentors. So we'll see how they would fare because it has playoff implications on that matchup.
Yeah, that was a big game from Enoch Valdez. His season high against Sunbeta, 17 points.
Enoch, Montaño,
oo.
Villegas. Montaño had 5 3-pointers in that game. 4 3-pointers, if I'm not mistaken. 4 or 5.
So tignan natin kung makakabawi ang mga bedista later in the second game. But we still have to take care of business here with this matchup. Mapua, right now they're just hoping to protect this lead. Arellano is in search of a miracle, a prayer. Pinag-prayer na nga ni Andre Felix si Coach Cholo Martin nung nakaraan eh.
Malakas magdasal yun, kuya.
Samantala, Menina, speaking of prayers, they're gonna need a lot of that from the outside.
Straightaway 3, top of the key for Shane Menina. Off the kick out, pumipick up dito ng 2-2-1 zone press ang Arellano.
Agustin Igliane. Igliane could not finish. Balik ang bola dito sa Arellano. Doramal
Good contain.
loses control of the basketball.
Taking the contact on the ball stop, impeding the attack of the offensive player.
Menina. Menina kontra. Kay Lakap. Or excuse me, Pido as Shane Menina scores on that floater. At ito na. Mini run for Arellano as Mapua calls for time.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs, Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
These girls should get an award for the energy that they are displaying right now. But we go back to our featured matchup. Pido versus Doromal. Quiet afternoon for Axel.
For both of them, actually. Defensively, check mark para kay JJ Pito, blanketing Axel Doromal. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. Ganda nang idinidepensa ng big guys ng Mapua when it comes to the pick and roll. They've been blitzing, hard show, and slide show pag sa gitna papunta. But on the sidelines, hard show, forcing itong si Axel Doromal to give up that basketball right away.
5 minutes and 47 seconds remaining here in the game. 56, Mapua 38, Arellano. Hernandez, binigay kay Igliane, dinouble team agad. Igliane throws it to Cuenco. I don't know why he's not throwing it to JJ Pido. He finally does, and Pido says, let's milk the clock. 10 on the shot clock. Hernandez looking at the bench. Hernandez will make his move. Shoots a three, Paulo Hernandez.
Sado at sigurado, diretsong-diretso. Pro lane, three-pointer ni Paulo Hernandez. First field goal ni Paulo.
At may agaw pa si Paulo Hernandez. 3-on-1 fast break, no look pass. JJ Pido could not convert. Hernandez is fouled on the rebound.
So, 2 free throws coming up para dito kay Paulo Hernandez. So, just rhythm 3. Stepping into that pro lane, pulling up was Paulo Hernandez and making a shot.
Making it look so easy. Good balance on that three by last season's most improved player, Paulo Hernandez. Another player who I believe has yet to scratch the surface of his potential. He can do better than 4 points and 4 rebounds, Coach Hammer.
Multi-skilled player, finals MVP, and has been bugged with that bum knee for quite some time, up and down yung conditioning niya. So we'll see with how Paulo will be managing moving forward.
Knock up. He can bring the ball down. I mean, it's scary when a guy as shifty and as talented as Knock-up is bringing the ball down because he can do stuff like this. Call his own number, dance, give it to Paulo for the open three.
Another one.
Just like DJ Khaled.
Yep.
And Mapua smelling win number 6. Their 5th win in the 2nd round. What a turnaround.
Ito kasi yung Mapua na alam natin. Medyo slow start lang talaga sila nung round 1 natin. Good kick out.
Tolentino. Nakita mo yun?
Diin! Diin! Ay, kasi pwede itong batang to eh. May 1 year pa to.
And Knock-up, I wouldn't be surprised if he calls his number again. Yes, he does.
Small to big to. Top of the key isolation. Makakuha sila ng good look pag walang help.
Saan pupunta to?
To the moon. Road trip.
Zoom, zoom.
Vroom, vroom.
Skr, skr.
Zoom, zoom. Sabi ko sa'yo eh. Sinagot na kita agad eh. Huwag mong papasayawin.
Awesome plays alert para kay Renz. Knock-up number 10.
Inunahan na natin ha. Na doon papunta yan.
Alam na eh.
Alam mo na eh.
Hashtag alam na. Menina, sasayaw din. Titira mula sa labas and napasabit yung depensa. Back spasms and all.
Ito maganda makita ulit itong move na to. This is a small to big mismatch. So, you
nakita mo yung paa?
Oh, hit him with a Hesi crossover, retreat step, spin move, up and under. Everything on the menu, on display para dito kay Renz Noku.
Alam mo, konti na lang, magiging mala River Cruz na ng NCAA ito eh.
Hindi nakasuot ng kwintas. Paano magiging River Cruz yan?
Kulang pa nga, kulang pa nga. The moves are there, pero konting practice at kumpiyansa na lang.
Kailangan ma-discuss natin yan ha. Sinong naaalala?
Pero sa ngayon, para maging River Cruz level ka, kailangan malari ng batak yung galawan mo.
Yan.
Ganun yung standard. Ray ng batak, River Cruz.
Yung pa yung comparison, no?
Oh, actually, si Kuya Andre Felix yung nagsabi niyan. Eh, sino ba yung counterpart mo sa mga kapuso artist natin, Coach Hammer? Umiiling ang aking analyst. Tatameme bigla.
How I wish I would be as good looking as Papa Bear.
Uy, pwede
Favorite yun, favorite.
The problem is you're not as funny as Papa Bear.
I know.
You don't,
I
you
just
don't
look
have his
funny.
humor.
I just look funny. I'm not as funny.
I agree. For the first time. Oh, by the way, my partner here will be joining our good buddy Martin Javier on Game On after this. So, stay tuned. So, makikita natin yung... so, it's a Wednesday. We're gonna find out who our power player of the week is. And I'm sure matutuwa ka doon, Coach Hammer.
It's been all over the social media naman. As we see, Axel Doromal having a top-of-the-key three-pointer. But JB Bayo, well-deserved. Well-deserved for that. Blue collar. And gusto ko yung headline, just doing his job.
Yeah.
DYJ.
You know, simple, soft-spoken. By the way, partner, hindi na binalik dito si Warren Bonifacio. And, you know, with a lead like this, you don't need to.
Oo, next game na, bigyan mo ng pagkakataon yung mga mas batang player.
Kasi doble kayod na every game si Warren ever since Gamboa went down.
Ayun naman talaga yung aasahan mo dyan. Hindi lang doble, triple kayod na yan si Warren Bonifacio.
When Arvin Gamboa got injured, Warren all of a sudden was playing close to 30 minutes.
Kaya dapat lagi kang ready. Mga ganyan.
Yung kanyang average is actually 29 minutes per game. Garcia susubok mula sa labas, in and out. And it is Arellano. Oh, wait a minute, may pito. Hindi ko na masyado marinig dahil sa sobrang lakas ng tambol dito. A minute and 50 remaining here in the fourth. Garcia, linabas ang bola, Cuenco. 9 on the shot clock. Baseline drive, nakatakas si Mercado.
Ganda ng galaw na yun. Sumundot din sa likod etong si Larso, kinuha sa kabila. Medyo pilipit na tira, basket para kay Mercado.
Normal, dinouble team. You know, okay yung sinabi mo kanina, little wiggle room.
Oo.
Wala, hindi talaga makakilo si Doromal.
Na-scheme nila. Kita mo, pick and roll, blitz, hard show sa side. Pag sa gitna, mush lang sila. Kasi alam nila na magaling mag-snake Itong si Kalen Doromal, you remove him from his scoring spots, that team becomes stunted.
A lot of one-on-one plays, a lot of moments of experimentation para sa Mapua dito sa fourth quarter sapagkat napakalaki na ng kanilang lamang and two bad experiments, two bad ill-advised behind-the-back passes leading to disaster. And Mapua looking to just put the icing on the cake here. And Arellano in danger of going into the history books this season as the team with the lowest single game scoring total. If they do not score 3 points. Doromal will drive, bounce pass. At may foul na tinawag because right now, the lowest score in any game for any team was tallied by JRU, 49 points. Arellano is in danger of breaking that record. And you don't want to break those kinds of records. Oh no. A miss by Talampas.
Pero kasama yan, ebbs and flows of your season. You might produce well, you might beat big teams. It's all part of the learning experience for these players.
And it's happened for Arellano up and down. I mean, in the last game, they were severely undermanned, yet they won. And Cuenco will just dribble it out. They'll take the turnover. Yep, they'll just take the turnover. Rather than something untoward happening. Alam naman natin yung mga unwritten rules sa laro ng basketball. And Mapua officially registers win number 6. 5th win in the second round. 5-1 record as they defeat Arellano by 20, 67-47. Set the tone from the beginning, Coach Hammer.
Yep, controlled the pace of the game. Didn't let Arellano create off the dribble. Choking on defense. No wiggle room para rito sa mga guards ng Arellano.
And this is the lowest output in the NCAA since July 16, 2019. Also by JRU. They only scored 43 points against the 55 of Letran. Again, that was way back in season 95, July 16, 2019. You just heard the alma mater hymns of both Mapua and Arellano. Ang ating talaan sa dulo ng kanilang laro, 67 para sa Mapua, 47 naman para sa Arellano. At sa aming pagbabalik, makakausap namin ni Coach Hammer, ang winning coach ng Cardinals na si Coach Randy Alcantara. Huwag po kayong alis, manatiling nakatutok dito sa GTV.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know, available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Hi, surprise guest!
Mga kapuso, kakatapos lang po ng ating unang laro ngayong Miyerkules kung saan nagtagumpay ang Mapua Cardinals kontra sa Arellano Chiefs 67-47 at ngayon kasama namin ni Coach Hammer Martin Antonio, ang winning coach ng Mapua Cardinals na si Coach Randy Alcantara. Coach Randy, kanina nagpipicture taking yung mga players, ang sinesenyas nila 5-1 dahil ito ang kartada nyo sa second round. I know you've been asked this already in the past but gusto ko lang ulitin, bakit sa iyong pananaw, nagbago yung ihip ng hangin at 5-1 ang naging kartada nyo sa second round?
Una-una kasi kami rin yung first round, kami rin naman yung gumawa nun dahil kung bakit kami natin sa ganong sitwasyon. Pero kung sabi ko nga sa mga players, wala namang ibang kundi kung mag-improve yung natin, magsisimula pa rin sa atin yun. Tayo pa rin ang gagawa para makapanik ulit tayo dun sa standings. Yun naman, every practice naman, every game plan, siguro talagang nakita namin sa kanila na talagang gusto-gusto nilang bumawi at nakita naman sa mga games nila. Kahit naman sino gamitin ngayon, talagang nag-contribute, nag-deliver.
And speaking of kahit sino gamitin, Coach, ginamit yung Mark Cuenco, una yung binunot off the bench instead of Brian Lacap. Kumusta ina-ensayo niya? Bakit siya yung una yung ginamit? At pagpasok na instant impact?
Mga ilang games na, ilang practice na, saka mga talagang games naman talagang nakikita ko naman doon sa bata na deserve niya yung kung ano man nakukuha niyang playing time ngayon. At nakikita naman natin na yung impact niya sa game, yung energy niya, hindi lang sa score pero yung hustle niya, yung mga extra passes niya, yung offensive rebound. Hindi natin, sabi ko nga, yung ibang maliliit na bagay na hindi natin nakita sa stats, makikita ng coaches yun sa kanya. Kaya siguro talagang kailangan mas gamitin namin siya.
Ito, Coach Randy, speaking of in the lines of impact and improvement, tinanong ko si Coach Hammer kanina kasi pinag-uusapan namin si Waki Garcia. 17 points sa inyong huling laro, career high, 5 out of 8 mula sa labas, nag-improve yung kanyang outside shooting. Pero sino ba mas magaling? Naging teammate mo, ang kanyang tatay, assistant coach Yong Garcia. Sino mas magaling? Si Waki o si Coach Yong?
Si Coach Yong.
Honest answer, Coach.
Dalawa kami nagsabi natin.
Okay, ano ba ang pinagkaiba ni Waki at ni Coach Yong in terms of sa paglalaro as a basketball player?
Si Coach Yong more on sa facilitator Talagang kung talagang sa libre-libre talaga, si-shoot yan At kung may opening talaga sa lane at the drive. Pero si Waki syempre talagang mas nano niya yung spot-up shooter talaga. Pag iniwan mo talagang si-shoot.
Shooter.
Kaya may kanya-kanya naman silang galing para makabawi tayo.
Pero ako doon ako sa assistant coach Nani Epondola na NCAA MVP yan.
Iba yan.
Coach Randy, ito tatanungin ko lang. Kasi ang ganda ng pick and roll defense so kanina. On the side, ginagawa niyong hard show or blitz Pagdating sa gitna, minumush nyo lang si Doromal at saka si Menina. Coach, ano ba yung nagdi-dictate ng tempo? Kasi ang ganda ng pick-up ng mga big guys ninyo. Hindi talaga nakabuelo. Halos hindi makahinga yung mga attackers nila.
Una-una sabi ko nga, pumunta muna kami sa individual tendencies. Pag na dun sa strong side, siyempre, kailangan na namin siyang i-blitz. Pero siyempre, pag yung mga pag-dribble pa siya, kailangan lang namin siyang i-show lang ng
Oo, coach, kasi nagsa-slideshow kayo. Hindi isang beses lang siya nakasnake. Yung pagka-atake, nag-breakdown pa yung hard show. Doon lang, kaisa-isang pagkakataon, coach. Ganda ng inilalaro nyo ngayon in the second round with the energy injected by Mercado and Soriano. Coach, tagal na wala nung Mercado, nabigyan ng pagkakataon ulit ngayon mag-step up.
Palagi naman sinasabi sa kanya, yung mga basura, kunin mo na dyan. May ginto sa basura.
May ginto sa basura. Kami sa mga basurero.
Sabi ko nga sa kanya, hindi naman lahat mabibigyan ng chance para umiscore. Pero sabi ko nga, yung mga ganung bagay na yung hustle, di ba? Yung simpleng i-box out mo lang yung top rebounder ng kalaban, malaking tulong na yon. Pero siya, lahat patingin, shoot na nga, nagbigay pa nga ng bonus. Kaya nakakatuwa naman.
May extra race yan mamaya, coach, mga dalawa.
Malamang.
Ito, Coach Randy, alam ko nagsa-celebrate yung mga players mo ngayon, pero meron pa kayong 3 laro na natitira. Tinignan ko yung schedule. San Beda ang susunod, may Letran pa, at may San Sebastian. Last 3 games of the season, ano yung mga ipapaalala mo sa mga players mo as you try to end season 98 on a high note?
Same lang. Sabi ko nga, wala kang mahina ngayon sa season na to. So, kung ano yung pinag-aanda namin, same lang din gagawin. Siyempre, extra lang din sa mga kanya-kanyang talent ng mga different style, especially sa mga coaches, sa mga players. So, doon nakatutok pa rin naman kami sa individual. Plus, marami pa rin naman kami lapses. So, yung mga kalaban. Especially San Beda, nasa top 4 sila. So, kailangan mas maraming ipaalala sa mga players na kailangan. Kung ano yung nakita niyo sa amin ngayon, mas lalo namin pagbutihan pa sa mga next assignments namin.
Abangan namin ni Coach Hammer yan kasi the last time we saw Mapua against San Beda was at the Araneta Coliseum. Nanalo kayo sa game na yon. But of course, things happened at na-forfeit. So may chance ulit kayo na makalaban itong San Beda. Oras na, Coach, para batiin ang lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon sa inyo.
Thank you, Ton. Thank you, Coach Hammer. Sa mga una sa Panginoon na binigay sa amin itong panalo na ito, na tuloy-tuloy na blessings na binibigay niyo sa team namin. Sa mga Mapua community, sa President namin, Doc Bea, Sir Raul Tan, Sir Bea, Sir Melchor Divina, of course, Kong Dong Gonzales, and of course, mga kanya-kanyang pamilya namin na sumusuporta. Daddy ko, nandiyan na naman, na nanonood ng live. Maraming salamat at siyempre sa mga magsipag kong coaching staff para sa atin to.
Lalo na si Coach Yong Garcia na tatay ni Waki Garcia.
Si Coach Yong pa yung nagpapasa kay Waki.
Tama. Para ganun na.
Maraming salamat sa ating multiple-time champion coach as a player as well, Coach Randy Alcantara. Ngayon naman punta natin si Mix Venegas na kasama si Renz Nocom.
Anton and Coach Hammer, kasama ko nga ngayon ang sinabihan yung sumasayaw sa loob ng court kanina na si Renz Nocom. So, kamusta naman yung feeling na slow start man ng pinakita nyo kaninang sa round 1 at ngayon meron na kayong 4 straight wins sa second round?
Unang-una, sinabi sa amin ni Coach na paglabas pa lang ng dugout, yung gustong manalo na talaga. So yun, pinakita na agad namin yung sa una sa depensa pa lang hanggang sa nakakuha naman namin yung mga laro namin.
Tama ka dyan. Actually, tinanong ko nga si Coach Randy kanina kung if there's a word to describe your game, puso, dahil nakita daw talaga niya yung puso ng bawat player na gusto nyo talagang manalo. So, you guys have few remaining games. What are you looking forward dun sa mga laro nyo na susunod?
Ayun, kailangan manalo pa rin must win So, di na namin control yung ibang game ng kalaban namin. So, kung ano yung control namin yun ngayon, mga remaining games namin. So, kailangan may panalo namin yun.
Ang gandang mindset yun na kailangan na din talaga nila maipanalo ang remaining games nyo. Pero Kanina napansin ko sa fourth quarter, medyo nakahabol ng onte yung Arellano Chiefs sa fourth quarter. Sa tingin mo, what went wrong and what are the things to improve on para sa team?
So yun, kailangan ma-improve pa namin yung composure namin sa game, lalo na sa endgame. So kasi kanina nakahabol sila pero buti na lang nakabalik din kami agad. So yun, kailangan namin palalo yung composure namin sa game, lalo na sa endgame.
Yun talaga importante when it comes to playing. At syempre dito sa NCAA, medyo unpredictable pa rin. Hindi natin alam kung sino bang mananalo o hindi. Ito for my last question, sinabihan ka ni Anton at ni Coach Hammer na sumasayaw ka daw sa loob ng court. Meron bang story behind sa moves mo sa loob ng court?
Wala naman siguro sa pagti-TikTok.
TikTok daw. Anton and Coach Hammer. Sample daw, sample. Yun, nakita nga natin na for TikTok moves nga daw natutunan ni Renz ang pagsasayaw sa loob ng court. So now, I will give you now the platform kung may gusto ka bang batiin, your family, your friends, go ahead.
Yun, una, nagpapasalamat kami sa Mapua community sa walang pagsawang pagsuporta sa amin, kay Boss Dong, sa family ko, kay Sheng, kay Sky, sa mama at papa ko. Happy birthday nga pala sa mama ko ngayon, birthday ng mama ko ngayon. Ingat ka palagi dyan, ma love you. Sa mga teammates ko, sa mga coaches, sa mga kaibigan ko, dyan sa Tondo, yung team No Sleep, yun, hello sa inyo.
Congratulations again, Renz, for winning this game. Back to you, panel.
Alam mo, wais din itong si Renz Noco. Sigurado ako dumadami ngayon yung kanyang followers sa TikTok.
Buti na lang walang TikTok nung naglalaro ko. At saka yung AirPods nito, walang TikTok. Baka naging viral. Then of course, our best player of the game. Kasama natin ngayon, Waki Garcia. Back-to-back games, solid performance, exemplary and very stable, solid sa kanyang performance. Ako na una magtatanong, Anton, Waki, ang ganda ng inilaro mo. Back-to-back games, sobrang steady. What are the things that you were doing beforehand na iba the past 2 games?
Same mindset lang naman po last game. All out kami lagi sa training, sa preparation namin. Kasi laging nare-remind ni Coach na all out kami lagi para yung preparation namin sa game. Kung ano yung papakita namin sa preparation namin, ganoon din sa game.
Okay, Waki. Kasi very unique yung sitwasyon mo. Yung tatay mo kasama sa coaching staff ng Mapua. So paano nyo na babalanse yung relationship nyo as coach and tatay? Kayo ni Coach Yong Garcia.
Same treatment lang po Same treatment sa mga teammates ko. Pero siguro mas na-focus sa akin kasi yung mga details lagi na nakikita unting mali ko sa pagsasabihan na ako.
Ayun, kitang-kita naman Waki, grabe yung tingin niya sa'yo. Ano ba yung mga reminders niya sa'yo before every game?
Mag-focus lang po lagi din, mag-start sa defense talaga. Defense lagi.
Definitely dahil defensive player si Coach Yong, and I played for your dad for some time, and alam mo, Waki, it's something new na nakita namin, consistent outside shot on the spot up. Mas magumanda yung bitaw mo ngayong season. Were you able to put in a lot of work during the off-season? Kasi nag-participate pa kayo sa amateurs Naglaro pa kayo, nag-finals pa kayo. Mas marami ka bang oras para hubugin yung outside shooting mo?
Opo, laging extra work after training.
Ilang shots ba yan per day?
100 made or 200 made.
200 made a day. Ayan mga kapuso natin, mga kids. You want to improve your game, you need to get some reps talaga. 100 made shots, 200. Ito, nakikita natin.
Ganda ng ikot ng bola,
Ganda. Kasi before, Anton, pag bumibitaw si Waki mid-range, medyo patay pa yung backspin. Ngayon, even on extended range, mas maganda na yung follow-through ng mga tira niya. Kaya alam mo na nag-extra work
Tsaka pag may tira ka sa labas, lalo na sa panahon ngayon, with the way basketball has evolved, mas hahaba yung karir mo. So, Waki, baka meron kang gustong batiin na mga kaibigan mo, mga tropa mo, mga loved ones mo na nakatutok ngayon?
Binabati ko nga pala po yung Mapua community, Mapua Global, si Boss Dong Gonzales, sa mga sumusuporta sa amin, yung family ko, yung Garcia family, Novella family, Manalaysay family, pati sa mga teammates ko.
Alright, maraming salamat and good job, Waki Garcia. Pagpatuloy mo lang yung hot shooting mo. At regards na rin kay Coach Yong.
Pakibaksunuhan tayo pag narinig yung interview. Maraming pabawi niya si Coach Yong.
Natatawa yung kasama ni Trisha Lindo. Puntahan natin si Trisha ngayon.
Morton and Anton, kasama ko nga ngayon ang forward na si Jomer Mercado. Alam mo, Jomer, naging malaking plot twist para sa Mapuang panalo nyo ngayon kasi kumbaga sa second round, natalo kayo ng Arellano Chiefs. Ganyan naman, binaliktad nyo yung history at kayo ang nakauwi ng panalo. Anong pakiramdam? Anong nasa isipan mo ngayon?
Masarap sa feeling, siyempre pang-apat na winning streak na namin to. Sana tuloy-tuloy pa namin yung pagkapanalo namin.
Ayun, kanina nga nabanggit din sa report ni Mix na isa sa mga team, ay sa plan ng inyong team ay i-paralyze yung mga key players ng Arellano. Ikaw personally, kanino ka pinaka nahirapan na Arellano Chiefs player?
Kay Optana na lang siguro, shooter siya eh. Mahirap bandayan.
So paano mo naman parang kinombat yun, yung strength ni Oftana na yun?
Ginawa ko lang yung proper defense, hard defense talaga para iwas maka-score siya.
And surely, kasama na rin doon yung pag-follow sa game plan ni Coach, tama ba? Kung merong isang word na madidescribe mo yung team ngayon sa buong round, para sa second round, lalo na you're also bidding for finals, ano yung one word na yun?
Siguro para sa akin, never give up na lang siguro. Kahit na marami kaming talo ng first round, at least hanggang ngayon di kami sumusuko.
Ayun, surely yung persistence and determination will really make you go farther. Ayan, Jomer, bago ko ibalik sa ating panel, bigyan na kang chance, mantang abati mo yung kaya kang kaluguran o pamilya na manubihan kang ngini.
Babatyan ko salamat ka, Dong Gonzales. Rin pamilya ko, ding minda ko, rin barkada ko, dakal kayo doon ako itong metong man. Ding barkada ko, teammate ko, Kapampangan, ko rin mga coaches. Dahil salamat.
Ayun, congratulations again, Jomer, for that hard-earned win. And salamat. Back to you, panel.
Sarap din pakinggan, no? Pampanga. Good job.
Hindi ko nabanggit sa atin sa Pampanga si Jomer. Masanting yung kanyang laro, Good looking, good job. Maganda nang inilaro niya. Stepping up big time in this game.
Sa aming pagbabalik, we will wrap up this win by the Mapua Cardinals against Arellano. Magbabalik po kami dito sa GTV.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Ate V!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
We're back here on GTV to drop the hammer on these endgame statistics with Coach Hammer, Martin and Don.
Oh, definitely. The number one number that we should be looking at is the turnovers. 25 turnovers for the Arellano Chiefs. That's plus 10 to their normal average of 15.2 turnovers a game. A lot of those coming off the screen and roll action. Ganda ng pressure ng Mapua Cardinals. Rebounding plus 8 din ang Mapua. But the telltale sign that you would win a ball game if you outscore your opponents by 21 points off the bench. And the spread was 20 points. So we could credit this win to the performance of the second unit ni Coach Randy Alcantara.
1-8 in the first round, but in the second round, an entirely different team going 5-1. Pinakita na po namin kanina yung remaining games ng Mapua. At sinabi ni Coach Randy, they are looking at these games no differently from how they looked at the last 6 games in the second round.
And we heard Coach Randy speak about it. Intrinsic motivation. Ano ba yung mga kailangan nilang baguhin sa sarili nila para makapag-perform ng tama in this ball game. So malalakas pa yung kalaban nila. San Beda, Letran, both in the top 4 right now as of this moment. And San Sebastian on the outside looking in sa ating Final 4 picture.
So yung finals rematch natin, nandyan pa sa ating remaining schedule. A lot of things to look forward to dito as we hit the home stretch of the elimination round. Coach Cholo Martin, final 3 games for Arellano Perpetual, Benilde, and EAC.
Well, of course, 2 winnable games. So 3, if you look at it, you could still compete here as long as you have Cade Flores healthy and raring to go. He still has a couple of days, 6 days, to recover from that ankle sprain against the Altas. Very intriguing matchup because the Altas are playing up and down, beating San Beda and then losing the following game, losing to EAC yesterday rather. So up and down din yung kanilang performance this season. Coach Mike Sagigit looking for some answers for season 99. Benilde Blazers still the number 2 squad sa ating season, and EAC coming off that big win yesterday.
Cade said that he should be good to go.
Yep, next Wednesday.
Next week, sabi niya sa akin, despite nakita nga natin yung kanyang paa, magado pa rin. But, fighter din yan even though he grew up in Campbelltown. So, up next, you'll be joining our good, but actually, Omar Larupa is on your seat right now. I don't know what's gonna go on.
Missed box out ako kay Omar Larupa. Trumak agad dun sa pwesto ko.
Tumakbo ka na dun. Okay, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio will be joining Martin Javier for Game On. And then later on, of course, LPU will be facing off against San Beda in a battle with Final 4 implications. So on behalf of everybody here, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio, our director, Abet Ramos, yes?
I will wear my glasses para medyo malinaw yung mga basa natin mamaya.
Professor/Coach Martin Antonio. And of course, thank you to our courtside reporters, Mix Venegas and Trisha Lindo. I'm Anton Ross saying, stick around, Game On. Coming up next, right here sa pagpapatuloy ng ating live coverage ng NCAA Season 98. Tandaan mga kapuso, achieve greatness every day.